WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace. Rolling straight to the ceiling, crowns and crystals, top like journeys, dishing out malice. Hold up, South London's grandest, far from bandits. Anything earned for a goal of elevation, just passing the team over here might finish out bright future, we can't vanish. SE25 any day, that's sellers. Rev up the engines, no more reverse reactions, fan cams, bands on stream. Share up the team, support the dream team when Eagles fly, make noise and scheme. Dare to dream or dream to dare, taking a step to become supreme.
We are live! Woo! Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. This is the Ipswich versus Crystal Palace live watch along. You are joined tonight by myself and Rich. JC and Danny are at the game, so stay tuned to the channel. Hopefully within the next, with either the end of, well, probably in the morning. It'll be in the early hours of the morning. So, our US fans, our North American friends, you guys are gonna get the vlog very, very early. Rich, how you doing? How are you confident before this game? Great.
Not confident whatsoever. But at the same time, it's going to be an all on us. You know, I think it's going to be all depending on how we get on. But look, we can't take Ipswich lightly whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Like us, they've beaten Spurs as well. I think they might have better away form. They haven't won a game at home. We haven't won away from home. So one of those is going to go unless we draw.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, it's just a waiting game now, man. I'm nervous because of the implications a negative result will have.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we are heading into a very, very busy month in terms of football. We have a lot of games to play. Not only do we have Ipswich tonight, but we've also got a back-to-back Arsenal fixture in the Carabao Cup and in the league. We've got the likes of them lot from the South Coast. That will be interesting because that's Oliver Glasner's first match against them. That will be interesting. Pre-match, Glasner has had a little bit to say. Obviously, Eze is in the starting lineup. Let's take you through the starting lineup right now. So, as expected, as always, in goal is Dean Henderson. We have Daniel Munoz, the goal scorer from the Newcastle game, who calls limbs at Selhurst. He is joined in defence by Maxence Lacroix, Trevor Chalobah, Mark Gahey as captain, and Tyrick Mitchell. We have Will Hughes and Czech Decore starting, as well with Ismail Assar, Ibera Eze, and Jean-Philippe Mateta completing the bench. It's already a nightmare. 3.5 minutes in, and I've already gotten it mixed up. Great start. On the bench, rather, let's say this, is Matt Turner, Joel Ward, Jefferson Lerma, Eddie Nketiah makes his return. He is starting from the bench today. Jeffrey Schlupp, our Lord and Saviour, Nathaniel Klein, Chris Richards, Justin Devaney, and Caleb Kapoha. No Agbenone again. Now, you and I are probably, I'd say, the biggest in terms of Eagle-Eyed Football. In terms of us here on Eagle-Eyed Football, we want to see Agbenone the most out of the whole team. It's between you and I. This is like maybe the second or even third game now that he's not been on the bench. Now, there's been no reports of an injury, and he's not been involved at the academy level. Do we think that maybe this is a case of him probably might be forced out of the lineup just due to the fact that we've now got Eze and Nketiah back? Maybe Glasner's trying something else? What do you think, Rich?
I mean, I guess you could say obviously some of our first teamers are returning. However, Devaney's kept his place.
Yep.
You know, Corpora is in there.
Mhm.
But again, with probably not bad because Munoz needs cover.
Mm.
You know, however, you could flip it and say Sarr could play there.
Yeah.
You know,
At a stretch,
so
even Ward could do a shift.
what I'm worried about is if there's been like contract sort of disputes.
Mm.
You know, 'cause
Mm.
obviously, like as much as there's going to be players in the academy, they will want to play football too.
Yeah, yeah, of
You
course.
know, so to
And
get a taste of that life on the bench, and I guarantee you sitting there thinking, how am I not even getting minutes over Jeffrey Schlupp?
yeah, this was the point I was going to bring up. Jeffrey Schlupp manages to get on the bench, and Agbanone doesn't. Evidently, Glasner is seeing something. Maybe he's going with experience over um, youth. But at the same time, the hunger is there. The hunger to play to get minutes, to impress, especially in terms of this month's football, is a lot. A lot of these players are going to burn out. Like we are going to see come midpoint of this month and maybe towards the latter end after Christmas and up to New Year's, we're going to see players cramping up a lot. This is probably the time where Agbanone and a lot more of our prospects can say, "No, I'm here. Hello, I've got a number. I've got a shirt. Play me." Let's get into some comments before the game starts. As always, this week's game is shown on Amazon Prime Video, so watch it along with us.
For
Palace,
that, two things.
go on.
One, Nketiah was on the bench against Newcastle, by the way.
Thank you for I stand corrected.
And number two, I'm seeing a lot of the comments regarding the Mark Gay situation.
Yeah,
To be honest, due to obviously YouTube and how they operate,
mm,
it's not something we can actively discuss because it could venture into a debate, and then that could look into like discrimination of all sorts. Even just explaining it, YouTube's very sensitive
yes,
with political topics.
yeah,
However, if you feel you want more and you want like a further explanation, um, feel free to hit us up maybe on X, where we maybe could be able to DM or have a look at the post itself, and see if you find it that way. If there ever gets a time and space where YouTube lighten their regulations and stuff on talking about this stuff, then we'll be more than happy to obviously share our views and etc. etc. But if I am going to say anything, I think we've got into a climate now where politics and football is going into a very dangerous precedent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, even like with like the BLM, Black Lives Matter sort of movement and stuff, it's such a like ropey sort of. It's dangerous in a sense, which is a shame because I think everyone should be able to express something,
mm.
but it just opens up a whole load of cans of worms, in my personal opinion. But hey, like I said, I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Nicky.
No, no, no. I think you hit the nail on the head there, mate. Yeah. The situation is what it is. It has gotten coverage across the news, guys. So you can go ahead, listen to Sky Sports News or wherever you get your news from, and hear about it from there. A lot of comments before the game starts. We've got about 6 minutes before kickoff. Palace Menu says, "Yo guys, up the Palace." Big up Animal says, "Evening." Big up Palace fan again. Nordine, big up. Big up Nikki and Rich. Animal says, "I'm a night owl. You might be able to catch the the vlog from JC and Dan." Palace fan says, "Hoping that Leicester and West Ham get a draw or something." Um, Derfez says, "Evening all, bit shattered, but happy to listen to your commentary. Decore starting is good." This is a bit of I tell you what, this is a bit of
Yeah,
practice for me ahead of what will happen at the end of this season, because commentary is the only thing I can do in terms of kickabouts now. It's yeah. Um, Big up Joe says, "I know we forget to do it sometimes, but please remember to hit the like button." Big up Joe. Yes, guys,
no joke.
make sure you hit that like button. Big up Rich and Nick.
And subscribe to Backhand Entertainment as well on
Yes,
YouTube.
of course. Animal says, if Asher can't get on the bench versus Ipswich, there must be an explanation. Yeah. Big up, Tidy. He says, I'm feeling another Munoz goal tonight. Yes. Yes. There we go. Joe making sure. Joe's looking out for us. Big up the dog. Mitch says, is anyone having trouble streaming the game? Prime is just giving me errors at the moment. Well, teams are heading out on my stream. Mitch.
Same.
Big up Coach's Corner. Please
Wait,
make
what
it.
is the Ipswich lineup? Was that Broja?
I will have a check on their lineup in a moment. Big up Kevin. Right. I need to split screen my monitor. Because otherwise... Right, there we go.
No, it wasn't Broja. All right, so they've gone Clark, O'Shea, Greaves, Davis as the back four. Wait, no, then. The way they've done this is actually very confusing. Is it a 3-4-3? Like the way they've done this.
Yeah, so they've got Muric.
That's their graphic.
Harry... That's weird. That is weird. I don't like that. I don't like that. Ugh, no. Muric in goal. Harry Clark. O'Shea.
Wow.
Greaves.
It's on the
Davis.
bench.
Morsey. Cajuiced. I probably butchered that name. Burns. Amari Hutchinson. Jack Clark. Liam Delap. On the bench, Walton. Calvin Phillips. Is that Connor Chaplin? Wow, I didn't know he was in the Prem. Taylor, Al-Hamadi, Ben Johnson, Townsend, Smodic, and Broadhead. There's the lineup. If you are following on Amazon Prime. So Amazon are describing this as a 4-2-3-1, which is what...
So Hutchinson's gone into the 10.
Yeah. So if you guys had watched the preview yesterday, you've seen JC and Dan go into a bit of a tactical, or as they called it, tact. They noted that Hutchinson, that three just behind Delap, will interchange a lot. There'll be a lot of movement in between those three key players that can switch around, switch the play. They'll be able to swap the wings as well. That will certainly be interesting to watch tonight. Is described as a 3-4-3 for us from Amazon's coverage, which is what we normally have to expect. You can call it what it is. Some call it 5-2-3. Some call it different. But hey, no matter what, we're all in the red and blue.
I'm just going to quickly address this one. Coach, be up to you. Subscribe to Coach Corner. You are targeting the wrong person. I am so happy we failed to make AFCON. Here's the reason why. The Ghana FA is a joke. And now they've been hit in the pocket because they failed to qualify for our competition. So maybe that's going to be a learning curve for them. So if there's anyone you're trying to aim this shot at, it's the wrong person, because my goodness me, I told you, I am happy we haven't qualified. And you know what? Give us the double whammy. I don't want us qualifying for the World Cup either. So we can move back to Palace.
There we go. The dog says target their fullbacks. Yes, exactly what JC and Dan said last night. Their fullbacks is where we could see our success come through there. Also on our one-on-ones as Muric one-on-one, not the greatest.
Grim. No, we don't
Big
have a
up.
timer, dog,
Big up.
but like we'll do our best to update you regularly as to what time it is if something's happening, basically, as we go along. There's a program called OBS that does all of this stuff, which is very handy. I need to learn. Apparently, it's very long to use, and so we've got to learn it. All right. So, Nikki, we've got to see if we're in sync. Right. So it's showing Ebs at the moment. Now it's back to showing everyone.
Yeah, we are definitely in sync. Yep.
Pretty tough.
And we're off.
As it stands, it doesn't look like Ipswich plan to press. which is interesting. We'll see how this goes.
Well,
So it's
this will
lofted
be an
forward
interesting
towards
game for
Saar.
both teams. I
It
certainly think,
is.
Rich, because again,
There'll be a lot of nerves.
as we noted, we've not been the greatest away from home, but then again, Ipswich haven't won yet at home. But an interesting stat for you was that our XG is significantly higher away from home than it is at Selhurst.
Yeah.
Could
I think we've got to
possibly
really stop Omari Hutchinson from playing. But you know what? They're very confident. They're playing up from the back. They're happy to do so. Hughes wins us a free kick. It's going to be a very nerve-wracking game. I'm telling you, for free.
I'm somewhat hopeful. Somewhat hopeful. You
Yeah.
know, anything can happen
Okay. So they have
inside
pressed.
90 minutes.
Ipswich have pressed.
Yeah, I think they'll implement the press across the wide positions because obviously they have superiority in that respect.
Yeah. And as you can see, we're not engaging in the press. I think we're just having a bit of a mid-block as Ipswich have gone long. And that's a heavy touch from Clark, I believe. Nope, that is Davis. But that's what we've got to be mindful of. Already they've decided to go long. And we could have been caught out there. Tell you what, their pitch is really nice. Oh,
Oh
jeez,
my
Mark,
lord!
who's that?
Oh
Was it
my
Mark?
lord!
We
That was
nearly
Mark.
we nearly caused a mistake. And we're on
Early
the
nerves
break now.
there, but we are
Ebbs into
pushing.
Saar. Oh, he's got to go wide to
Oh,
Mitchell
you got
there.
past the Mitchell.
Oh, sorry, wake up. You could have intercepted that as well.
We do get the ball
We've won
back
it
though,
back to
but with
Corey.
Decore.
Saar, Hughes, back to Saar, back to the Corey,
Good.
out to Mitchell. That's much
There's
better from
Mitchell.
Palace. Cross into the box. It's too
Oh,
heavy.
JP.
And it's a
JP
throw in.
couldn't get under it.
Okay, good signs there. Good signs considering, my goodness me, Mark gave us a heart attack.
Yeah, that was I was not comfortable there. Good passing movement here,
Yeah, very
and
good
the
football.
vision to see Mitchell here. Yeah, great cross, just a little bit too much on that. Goes off wide for the throw on. I think Mitchell had a bit more time to have played that, to have allowed JP to get into position there.
Yeah, I think he could have taken a touch, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
So
or
Henderson knocks it
gone
forward.
in very near post there. A good start from both teams, from a neutral's perspective, it has to be said.
Using the ball. Back to Mark. Chalobah. And
Good
we've
long
knocked
ball
it
there
into the
down to
channel to
Mateta.
Mateta. So I think both teams are looking for the same thing there. Munoz into the box. Can you get a corner out of
Just
it?
loses it.
Nah. Goal kick. So you can see it's literally get it down to into the wide areas as quickly as possible for both teams. JP, that's very good
That
hold
is
up
good
play.
ball. Yeah. I tell you what, for a Tuesday night, on a cold Tuesday night, Ipswich, good turnout.
It is indeed. Munoz back to Lacroix. Oh, he kind of shanks it towards Ev's direction. Go on,
Oh,
Evs, you can win
bit of
that.
miscommunication there from Ipswich.
I think we've settled now, which is good. I think the first
Yeah,
goal's gonna be key.
this is what we need to do for I think for the next few plays is probably just try and keep the ball, try and
Keep it
use
for
that quick
Bennett,
pass
yeah.
movement as we saw just
Because
on that chance.
Ipswich are pressing, but we bypassed the press really well. Can we do it quicker though? Good pass from Mitchell there. On the forward pass too. Outlet, we are currently on 4:55, 56, 57, 58, 59. We've just hit the 5-minute mark.
It's Speaking of Mark, there's Mark, and
Oh,
it is certainly going to
Still
be
there, right?
interesting.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah,
it's
it's still
certainly
there.
going to be interesting.
Oh, extra. Oh no, he's not going to make it.
He's going to put pressure on Muric to try and get that ball away.
Ebbs, you've got to get back quicker though, because they're going to want to play out. Box them in. Box them in. It's not too bad. If we force them long, that's not too bad. Oh, the Corey loses out there to Clark. Ipswich breaking forward. It's out wide. I think that's Burns.
Good block
Block.
there by Mitchell.
Corner. Ipswich, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, first corner of the game goes to the home side. Good low block there from Mitchell to force that.
Oh, another thing. If you are ahead of us, no
spoilers.
spoilers, please. No spoilers.
Plenty of yellow shirts in this box here.
Corner Ipswich. Looks like we lost a man there. Got the flick on.
Corner
Oh,
again.
it's another corner. It's another corner. I'm trying to see how.
Is this replay?
Oh, hold on. Let's have a look. Oh, Mark gonna head to it. But whoever the 26 is, he had a free header.
I think
And
that
that's
is
what O'Shea.
yeah, it is O'Shea.
So we've got to do a bit better with that. Oh, why
Yeah,
is
you see this? You see exactly there. They are
another
forcing
corner
a
in?
2-on-1.
Headed away.
They're forcing that 2-on-1 on Mitchell.
So
So
wide. It's back into the box by Ipswich. Oh, they nearly brought it down in the box, to be fair.
I think that's going to be.
Oh,
That's gonna
check.
be
You got to
dealt
do better
with.
there. And so does Ebbs. Ebbs needs to be stronger. Get out to it. Get out to it. Hutchinson.
Hutchinson,
Little cute little dink. No danger
no one
there.
there for it.
UK Pack currently on 7:22. So quick ball out. Munoz on the ball. Down the line to JP. Back heel to Munoz. Can you get there? Nah, Sheffield away one from Ipswich. Oh,
Muric shanked that.
Yes.
That's not a good
Munoz
clearance
is
there by Muric.
clearance.
It's back with Ipswich possession
Or
though.
Mitchell react. Good, Mitch.
Well done for Ebbs there to
Oh,
get
Mitch,
in
come on,
there.
be stronger there. Hughes on the ball. Drive, Hughes, drive.
They're not.
Out to Ebbs. Cross ball. Oh, headed away.
Oh,
Saul was very close there. Munoz back to
Munoz.
Chalobah. Aqua.
To
Mark
Gay now.
Hutchinson trying to press him. A switch of play there from Mark to Munoz. Oh, Gisa. Get the cross in, Munoz. Cross into the
Munoz's
box.
cross. Ebbs is there, but it is headed out.
It's a
But it
good
pulls back
bit
to
of
us
pressure here
again.
from Palace. Keep the pressure up. Keep the pressure up.
Chalobah goes down. Referee.
Did we not? No free kick?
No free kick. Play on, says the
As
ref.
Ipswich break.
It's
Chance to get the ball through.
Hutchinson, but Lacroix is
Well done,
there.
Lacroix. Ipswich will be disappointed that they've not done well there with that break. Bit more quality and they're going to be in. I wonder if Chalobah's still down or is he back?
He's back up.
No, he's back up. Right.
Interesting that the referee did
Oh,
not give the free
they've
kick
got
there.
away with that one there, Ipswich.
Saar should not have left position there. Good forcing of the ball there from Hughes.
I'll tell you what, there's good intent from both sides.
Both teams are
Very
definitely
good
up for
intent.
this.
Yeah. Oh, Hughes, that's too
Hughes got
easy.
sent to the shops there.
He got literally Jack Clark. Oh, once again,
Stumbles.
he's just taken too long.
Referee tells him to get up.
Yeah, once again, we're lucky there.
Hughes turns.
Because if they make the decision final, sorry, if they make quicker decisions in the final third, they could get chances here.
Yeah. Ball now with Decore. And out to Chalobah at the moment. 10 minutes in, Ipswich 0, Palace 0. Good passages of play from both teams.
Wow.
Good press there from Ipswich, I have to say, because they've just forced that, and they've gotten that ball off of Mitchell's poor pass.
You can tell, like, we're not trying to engage.
Yeah, I think Glasner likes to use the press later in the games rather than try and use build-up play in the first early stages of games. I think this is what kind of does leave us a bit frustrating. Like right now, you could have forced Muric a mistake there, but he's just stood on the ball for about a good 5
But you know
seconds.
what it is? Ipswich, you can see the way they usher in the players, they've got a plan for. Like, McKellar's got them well drilled.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah.
one mistake from us, and they will bypass everything we do, like
And
they have
look at
done
that.
now. They've gone in behind.
Lacroix is there. Oh, he
Oh,
stumbled.
he
Wet
slipped.
pitch. Wet pitch
And
causes
this
a
is what I
stumble.
think. Be stronger, Rebs. And I think that's what they're looking for. They're looking for us to press. I mean, they're literally bypassing it. Like McKenna's got this team well drilled.
Well, of course, yeah. I mean, this is a team that have played with McKenna for, at the very least, some of these players have been there for, more than this season. So they obviously know his tactics. They're comfortable with these. The crowd obviously knows it and can get behind it.
Yeah,
12 minutes, 21 in. Yeah, Ipswich they're looking to set traps. And this is why the game's very, very slow at the moment. And it's all built up to try and get the wingers on the ball.
Well, that's where their superiority lies, and they've scored goals through that way, and then through supplying Liam Delap with his goals so far in the season.
Yeah, so you can't be dropping that deep. We don't need you there. Get forward. Trust your players.
Qua out into Gahey, forced on by Hutchinson. Now with Ebbs,
Ebbs. There we go. Much better.
plays a
Oh, it's a poor
ball,
pass.
but we do find ourselves back in possession. Ball now with Hughes. Centre of the park with Ebbs again. Plays
Yeah,
it
the
out to
dog.
the
Yeah,
right flank.
Morsey. Even I think he's 33, I believe. Such an experienced player. Like
Yeah,
he's
I'd say it's the model of which you want a Premier League team to be built on. You want experience plus youth.
Decore that gets intercepted, and Ipswich look to break again. When you're doing with his tackle there. They dominated possession, Ipswich are.
But then again, I think we could say this for the last
Better Ebbs, much better.
for the last 10 years, we've never been the team that dominates possession unless it's been an
Oh my gosh,
absolute rout.
Mitchell. Touch Degay.
Free kick given to Palace. Lacroix is down holding his leg.
Yeah.
Referee having a word with Liam Delap there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any malice in that, but these days with high foots,
You have to be, yep.
it's yeah.
Yeah,
Let's have a look. Is there a booking? Yeah, no.
Nothing.
I'm glad the ref hasn't seen that serious foul play.
Yeah,
Because it is a genuine attempt to get the ball. Maybe a yellow. Because obviously he's late.
Lacroix is still down. He is just trying to get, feel it. I think he's probably hit a nerve there, just on the lower shin, just trying to get feeling back into that leg there.
It's probably like 1 degrees out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to be fine. It's a sore one. I'm just hoping the physios haven't come on because I really have to go off.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing is, yeah, it is that kind of thing where you get hit in that area, that's going to send a shock right up the rest of your leg. You are gonna feel that, especially in this weather, of course.
Right,
And
free kick
UK,
for Palace. Oh my gosh. Are you going to clip it into Mateta or are you going long game? Make up your mind. It's another free kick for Palace. The
you are
Corey
right.
fouled.
You are right. UK Pat Chalobah did play for Ipswich, scored 2 goals
Palace,
for them
what are
in
you
his first ever
doing?
loan. Oh
You're
my
just
lord,
so lucky.
Ebbs, that was terrible. That was ridiculous to be caught out like that. And this is not how we want to be playing this game here by
I'm
drawing
telling you,
out stupid free kicks like this. I mean,
no,
yes, it is a
it,
free kick.
it is a foul. Yeah,
It
but
is a
he's
foul,
so
but like,
lucky.
can we not? Are we really playing like this?
Good, Saw. Good.
Another free kick to Palace.
This is it. You know what? Because they've had a lot of possession, sometimes we just got to slow the game down, buy these little free kicks,
Mm-hmm.
take them off their rhythm. Ooh,
Good
that's nice
touch
from
there
Mark
by
there.
Gahey. Good touch.
And another switch out
Plays
to
that
Munoz,
ball
who's
out to
he's an
Munoz.
outlet all the time.
Oh,
Come on,
heavy
Munoz,
touch
sort that
there.
touch. All read by Chalobah. Check. Let's put another free kick. Smart there.
I think,
It's a good battle between Morsey and
this is how we're gonna frustrate Ipswich a little bit, as you said here, slowing the play down, trying to enforce our style of play onto this game now. Good ball sent
oh,
forward.
bad
It's gonna
ball.
fall into Murich's hands though. Funnily enough, can anyone, or even you, Rich, you guys name the most well-known player who's played for both these teams?
Cool.
I can give you a clue, but it will give it away straight away. I've actually got 2 clues. I've got 2 clues.
I'm thinking punch.
You'd be incorrect. I'll give you a clue. He shares a birthday with me.
Great clue.
I mean, if I give the other clue, it's going to give it away.
They don't give it away. Let's just see if the chat get it. I'll have a think. Switch and Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I give up. If the chat get, oh my gosh, look, see, there you go. Remember, I was telling you that they can bypass our
Yep.
press easy. What
Good touch there by
Mitch, by the
Mitchell,
way.
though. Into Ebbs. Getting
Pass
his
it,
shirt
Ebbs.
pulled. Back
There you
to
go.
Mitch.
Good.
Out to Gahey.
That one pass literally bypassed our press.
Yep.
And the dog, you're right. We've got no patterns of play.
I think this is case in point that I have kind of been wanting a formation change because I don't think this formation is going to be working for us until we get the correct players in. We did not get the right players in summer, and to keep playing it now, we
Good
are
check.
just going to keep getting found out. In the
Good Munoz. What?
free kick to Ipswich there.
Let's use clipped him.
We're not going to get a replay on that. Fair enough.
Animal says knock enough.
Did oh
I'm going to like this.
might be. No, not Joby. Not Joby. Tariq, we are on 20 minutes and 20 seconds, 21, 22, 23. There we go. 20 minutes, 25 seconds as it stands. 0-0 so far.
I don't like the way you've asked. I don't like the way you've asked that. As Ipswich throw the ball long, flick on, headed away. It's back in. Gathered by
Well caught
Henderson.
there by Henderson.
Okay, I thought you said that because maybe you might have been ahead.
I'm not gonna lie. I know I would
flick
know
on.
if something happens.
Awesome. I don't know if that's a
Free kick to
boy.
Palace
We've got a
here.
free kick. Oh, the booking early
Card
for.
is out, and it is a first yellow card here on Ipswich. I believe that it's O'Shea in the book. It is. The answer is Darren Ambrose.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Darren Ambrose scored that wonder goal against Man United all those years ago that Palace will never ever forget to tweet, except this year. This year they forgot to tweet it.
Daddy, Daddy,
Yes, we are.
the night is not working.
Oh, I'll sort it out in a minute for you. Yeah.
Free kick about to be sent in here. Referee just having a word. I did mean before Chalobah, Animal. Free kick sent in by Ebbs. And
wow. They've just cleared it. Muric was in no man's land there.
this is what I mean. This is the case in point. Muric does not have good decision making.
But then why is it that all 5 of Ipswich players are in a line ready for that and none of us are attacking it?
First corner of the game for Palace off of our first attacking free kick. Coming in from the left-hand side. Ebbs on the ball here.
Corner comes in. Oh, it's bounced all the
No
way
one's
to the end.
there.
To Gore, to Sarr, to Decore. Shot off. Weak shot. Chance to break for Ipswich. Don't do it.
Oh, Decore, definitely. Yep, Decore, easy
So-
yellow.
So,
Stupid yellow
so
to
silly.
concede there. Very, very silly decision there from Czech Decore to bring down Jack Clark. He knew it instantly as well.
It's
And
a
that
needless yellow.
it is a very, very, very needless yellow. Do you know what? Do you know what? I know exactly what kind of yellow that is. That is first season Decore when he just picked up yellow cards for fun.
Yeah, but this is the problem. He's going
When
to
he was
take out
on
his game now.
when he was on Jedinak settings, that's what that was.
But the thing is, with Czech, he's not like Husey. Husey can get a yellow card and still put in challenge. Check the Corey's game just goes
Yeah,
when he's on a booking. Like he just lets people run past him and
yeah, because he doesn't want to get that second
they
yellow.
don't
Yeah,
get a second. Yeah,
good press here from Palace.
good press.
We forced the decision there.
Oh, what is that? What a Mitch.
Bit of 2-on-1 there from
Get us something out of nothing there.
Palace.
Jeez,
Throw
Ed,
on.
sort it out, man.
I think this is a bit of pitch rust we're seeing from Ebbs. He's got to shake this off straight away.
Chalobah driving forward.
If it wasn't
Munoz,
obvious that
Sarr.
he misses Michael Elise, it certainly is now. Lacroix to Gahey.
To Gay. Ebbs.
Ebbs is trying to find Mitchell, I think, there.
Back to Henderson.
Well, we are well past the
You know
halfway point in this half.
Mitchell was higher up this game, so fair play to him.
Yeah.
Because even with like Henderson's kicks, he's trying to run in off behind JP.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh, that first touch was poor. He literally closed your own space.
Good long ball there. Played for
Munoz.
Munoz.
I don't think he's not making it.
No, he's not going to make it. Applauds the vision though from Lacroix.
So 25 minutes, 15 seconds in. Still 0-0. Don't forget the keeper's really been tested, by the way.
No. But I think if you had to choose out the two goalkeepers who would probably do better when they're tested, it is going to be Dean Henderson. I'm not convinced on Muric as a Premier League
It's
goalkeeper.
much better. We are starting to win the ball a lot more now.
Mm-hmm.
From them playing out from the
This
back.
is what I mean.
Which is good.
We let them dictate the game early on to
Oh, shanks by Greaves.
to then implement our own game plan later on. Oh, what a stat, Amazon. Really? The most draws in the Premier League this season, both teams. Yeah. Hughes on the ball here.
Hughes,
Maybe
what's it?
sends in the ball. Low ball.
Oh, it's a low one. Do we get a corner from it?
Corner.
We have.
There's a low header there from Greaves.
Greaves, yeah. We were briefly linked to him, wasn't he?
I think
I
so.
don't know if it was this summer or the season summer before. Very,
I
very
think it was the
briefly.
season before.
Yeah, season before, sorry.
Ebbs in the corner.
Oh, Maxence Lacroix headed over.
Goal kick to Ipswich. Well, we're certainly seeing a lot more chances for Palace now.
So I'm just wondering how. So yeah, they've gone long now. They've decided to go long. I think they've just realised that, like, yeah, it's just not. Them playing out the back hasn't been working.
And
I
think that's what suits us more.
Just give it to Henderson, man. He's clipped it away.
I think Gahey slipped over there. This is what we always have said about Ebbs. He tries to do everything himself.
That's good. And he slips now. He tried to find Saar and he slipped.
Icy pitch.
Has he bought a free kick?
How's he managed this? How's he managed to get a free kick there? Because I'm not gonna lie.
He slipped.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I think he's.
I mean, look, the referee's there, so
Referee's having a word with Morsey.
let's have a look. So he's about
Morsey's
to.
heading in.
I don't know what's wrong. I think he just slipped.
Oh, the ref's had a mare. The ref's had a mare. Unless Ebbs is trying to do his Wilf impression. Ball now with Chalobah on the right hand side. Back in Ipswich possession.
Right, well done, Max.
Good pass.
Good play there. Good set
Saar
from
on the ball. Finds
Saar
Ebbs.
to Ebbs. Got a chance to run at him. My goodness me, what was that?
Recovers.
Ebbs
Gets
block.
a shot off.
Header off.
Could be an
Set
offside
back
there.
to
Doucouré. Corner, I do believe,
Palace.
unless
I don't know if the flag went up.
I think the flag would have gone up. Just checking. I'm just watching
Yeah,
Mateta. I think that probably would have. If a goal came in from that.
You know what?
That would have been
I think that might have been going in, you know. I think that might have been going in. It's a good block from Greaves. I believe that was just a clash of heads with Mateta.
I'll tidy up today. I'll tidy up those immediately.
I think referee's having another word with Morsey there. No.
Put your top on, babe.
Oh yeah, blood.
No.
O'Shea.
Yep. O'Shea has got a bit of a cut there. Hopefully he's okay to continue. We never want to see any player get taken out. Unless it's Lewis Dunk. Just my opinion.
You were so subtle with that.
Half an hour. Rich, what have you made of the game so far?
Crazy.
Ooh.
Cage.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I've just seen that cut on O'Shea.
It's
Whoo.
that's actually that's massive.
That's a stitch from Rich.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Bring him off. That's a cut. He's got to come off for that.
That's needs stitches. So they'll probably bandage it for now, but it needs stitches.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
That is a deep cut. Hopefully there is no implications with that clash of the heads there. That there's no worries of concussion or anything. It is bandaged, so that's good. Address some comments just before. When is Wharton back? Wharton is expected back in the next few games. Probably not for City, but we could
Nah,
very
not for
much
City,
see
no.
him soon. Oh, of course he's in the crowd. Ed Sheeran in the crowd, of course. Animal, yeah, should be back for City apparently, but
So the word is that he won't be ready to play that match. They're talking about Brighton. So
bring on Outlet, bring on Lerma later. Yep, corner
corner
in.
Oh, we've got no one
Oh, check,
attacking
you could have
these.
gone for that.
Did you just think it in? Good cross.
Oh,
Oh,
Chalobah gets
Chalobah.
underneath it, and it's a goal kick to Ipswich.
Just got to do better.
I think probably best chance of the game so far. Yeah, Decore could have attacked that, I think, a bit quicker. But he does well
You don't
to get
mind
that
what he's
ball,
done.
send the
It's a
ball
great
in.
cross.
I think
Yeah,
Lacroix might have been the player to go for that one.
You know what? Fair play. Who's the defender? He's done just enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Mitch, you're right. Like it's like massive gash on the head. All you see is padding. Oh, Tariq, go
Rich,
away. We know you've
Rich,
scored a lot of set pieces.
is this a little bit of a eyebrow raiser?
Look, we know that most of our players will be gone next summer. We just have to accept fate, all right? There's no point getting mad at it. Look, one thing I will say is since the first 10 minutes, we've really nullified a lot of what Ipswich have to offer. The problem is we haven't created anything. Get rid Hughes. Sars played well so far, actually. He's like dropped into those pockets. He's linking the game up really well.
Hughes on the ball. Plays it back to Lacroix. And again, I've said it all season, Lacroix calling for plays, making sure players are in position. This is what I like seeing.
Be aggressive.
That is future captain material right there.
Good pass, Matt. This is good. Just keep the ball for a bit. Into the channels.
Ball sent
Good
forward.
areas. They can make a decision.
O'Shea,
JP, you ran the wrong
Muric.
way. JP, you've got to go closer to keep it there because Munoz was there as well. Headed from Mark to Ebbs. Mark, Mark, drop back because the last time you did that, they broke. Get back, Mark. You don't need to be up there.
He's going to fall to Lacroix. He can slow the ball down, plays it back to Henderson.
I know Mark's an aggressive centre back, but please keep your shape.
I'd say let Mitchell do that. Let Mitchell do those bomb and runs to overlap and get into the flanks there because.
Okay, sort it out. Mitch, just do it. Just clip it down the line.
There you go.
Into Ebbs. That's a foul. We've got the free throw in.
Is it a throw in?
Wait, oh, we haven't. I thought the ref gave it to us.
Referee said he didn't indicate. Interesting. Maybe the linesman overrode that. Or saw something that we didn't. Throwing back just past the halfway line. And played all the way back to Muric.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was a foul on Ebbs, that one. Like, and I've been critical of Ebbs taking too long on the ball today, but that was a foul. So 35 minutes in, guys, still 0-0. I think Chalobah with the the best chance of the game, I reckon. Good press, Ebbs. Better. Go on, go on. JP, turn. Hit it. Hit
JP.
it. Hit it. Oh, it's terrible. Keep the pressure up. Keep the pressure up.
Hughes on the ball here. Plays it
Use good
out to the
pass.
left. Ebbs.
Use Mitch. Use
Mitchell
Mitch.
overlapping.
There you go.
Mitchell
Cross
in. Ball in.
Chance,
No one.
Munoz.
Oh,
Still in.
it's still on though. Still on ball.
I don't know if that
Now
was going
off.
in though. I don't know if it was going in, but have to see it from a different angle.
Good chance there
The
from
thing is,
Palace.
Mitchell's cutback wasn't bad. It was just everyone made the same forward run. Someone had to
Yeah.
hang back.
The key play there is Mitchell's overlap of
Good
JP.
Mitchell.
Does very, very
Much
well here.
better today.
Into the box.
Cross in.
Low ball.
Corner
Corner.
Palace. Come on. Mitchell's been so much better today. Oh, Munoz was unlucky. Yeah, I was going wide.
Yeah,
He's also slipped as well.
we've done very, very well here to force this
But
corner.
it
Best-
was behind him, too, but the area that Mitchell put that in was a very good area. Oh, Ebbs, you got bodied. As Ipswich are on the break.
Hutchison on the ball. And Decore
Is that
forced the
Ipswich?
ball off.
Oh, well done, Decore. It's a Palace row. This has been Mitchell's best game so far this season, I think.
Yeah.
So
I
far.
think
And I know
it's
it's only 37 minutes in, but he's just so much more aggressive today, which is good.
And I think in terms of inside this game only, this has been the best passage of play for us so far.
Yeah.
Just under 10 minutes away from half time. Still 0-0. Decore on
Don't
the
lose
ball.
it, check.
Pressured.
Good.
Now with Chalobah. Munoz.
Fingers into Sarr. To
Sarr,
Mateta. Ebbs is on the run.
Ebbs making the run.
Ebbs has been found. Ebbs is in. Chance for Palace.
Great save by Muric. It's not a
Thought
good
it went
shot.
past him.
Oh, bit more power on that, and I think that would have made its way in. But
It's a poor finish.
But the passage of play there, great passing. Ebbs finds it and just
Oh, it's
doesn't
taken
put
a
it
nick of
away.
the defenders. Oh, he's got to
It's
do better.
got a little bit of a dink on it.
Ipswich on a free kick. Ebbs has got to score. Is it an Ipswich free kick? No, it's a Palace free kick.
It is a Palace free kick there.
And if he's not confident on his left, drive into your right to make him foul him.
And there we go.
7
There's the
shots,
stat
1 on
there.
target.
7 shots to Ipswich's 1, of which one of our 7 have been on target.
But even still with that, T, if you don't think the pass has been great, Ebbs has got the opportunity to. He's in front of the man. So, irregardless, he's got to be able to.
Irregardless.
Huh?
Irregardless. That's not a word.
Yeah. Made it up, all right. But yeah, based on that, he should still be able to get his body in front. Ooh,
Oh my god!
Check got turned.
Check. You were on a yellow. No. Half time.
To be fair, Check didn't make a tackle.
No,
Like he just
but still.
got done. Was it produce? Yeah. That's just got a decision to make at half time.
Lerma off. That's the decision. I'd Lerma on. I mean,
got now. Love you.
Hughes
Hughes
does well to force the tackle there. Ball now with Hutchinson. Dispossessed by Mateta. Ball now with Mateta from Hughes.
Oh,
now
that should have gone to Sarr. One thing I will say is, yeah, I did think irregardless is a word.
It's regardless, not irregardless.
The opposite of regardless is irregardless, no?
No.
Okay.
because to say irregardless is you're putting on a regard and then not. This hey, school. We're not teachers right now. We're football fans.
40th minute, we're approaching the 41st. That's good press use. Have they got a free kick?
Yeah,
they
off
have.
an advantage there. Hughes just on Morsey there.
Was he? What? He's 33, right?
I think so. Yeah.
His football IQ is very high.
Another
To
free kick
JP, that's
given
a
away there.
stupid foul.
JP trips up Morsey.
And we have stopped Ipswich playing, which is good. But now we've got to create a chance. I think if we get the first, then we can get a few. But my goodness me, we've got to get that first goal. No way they still onside from that. It's a massive hoof on line.
The lap.
Good, Max.
I think that's a throw on. It is.
Yeah, throwing
Near the corner flag.
But they got long throws.
But yeah.
Throw comes in.
It's poor.
Ebbs controls it. Oh, Ebbs, you've just got to head it that way, to be fair.
Ball sent
Tipped in.
in.
Henderson comes
off
out
the line and
gathers.
catches it.
Well done. Looking for an
Hendo.
early break.
Yet again, he impresses. I'd say so far this season, in terms of you could probably say there's
Let's get rid, please. I don't like us playing up from the back like that.
I think
There
it's
you go.
between Lacroix and
Good
Hendo might be
JP. Good
Oh.
JP.
getting held up there.
And then the pass was poor.
Yeah, just
Good,
had to
good
hold up that
Mitchell.
play just
Good.
longer.
So that's Greaves was the obvious pass there, so don't know why he's has he gone off? It has. I think Clark's been there bright spark by the way.
Yeah, Jack Clark. Yeah, and this is why a lot of us Palace fans were waiting for the signing for him to be in red and blue when he was leaving Sunderland.
Oh, sorry, you got
But
to control that.
Hughes does well to force the decision, but it is still with Ipswich.
Kajo's
Ball played forward,
fizzing it in.
shot
The
off,
shot
but
is
it is
an
poor.
Ipswich
But-
corner.
Decore just lets him through.
Remember, he can't do as much on the yellow card. Right, we just need to make sure that we don't go behind at the break.
Yeah, this is the vital point. Plenty of shots in the box, not it's much more zonal than it is man marking.
I hate this zonal marking. Who is Hughes marking? He's just standing in an area.
Ball sent
Whipped in.
and
Oh my gosh, was it saved?
Oh my god! I thought
It was
that
saved.
went in.
Great save from Henderson.
That is why zonal marking does not work for Palace. We should be a man marking side.
I think they're going for another long throw. Let's have a look.
Here's the
There's
corner
a
again.
very good
Davis
corner,
sends
by
it
the way.
in near post.
Jeez, and Henderson, what
Henderson
a
saves
save.
it. Hughes will try and force this off of Muric, which is exactly what we should be doing. We have got 3 minutes of added on time before the end of the
tackle,
first half
Trevor.
there.
Ipswich are finishing the half the stronger now, though. Good, Saar.
Forcing the play there. Good pressure there, showed by Saar. Now on the right flank. Ball in,
And away by
dealt with.
Good. I like that no nonsense stuff. Just clear
Yeah.
it.
Just hoof it.
Saar's done the roll there. Now, because of Decore's yellow card, have you noticed he's just gone and sat in front of the back four?
Yep.
So he can't get out and engage. That is a good pass,
Ball
by the way.
in.
But well read by Mark.
Well read there by Mark Gahey.
And
Very
to be
well
fair,
read.
Mitchell read it as well. So fair play to both of them.
Yep.
Because you can see he turned immediately, Mitch.
And this is exactly what JC and Dan said yesterday, that their players will find the channels, they'll find the gaps to force in these key passes. 46-54 split possession
Nurkic has just
in our
shanked that.
favour there.
Careful, Decore.
Ball play forward from
Be
there from
strong,
JP.
JP.
Touchdown from
Oh,
JP, but
you're
it is going to be a free
joking.
kick to Ipswich there. A bit of shirt pulling on the case of Mateta there. Mateta was getting his shirt pulled, which he makes clear to the referee.
Yeah, we've gone into that kind of remit now. We've left 1 minute to go to half time. Just nothing silly now.
Ipswich pushing all their players forward here. Could be the. He's going
It's a
to
long
play it
ball.
into the right hand pocket.
Oh,
It's not.
straight to
It's not
Hutchinson.
defended well.
Good press, Saar. Good press, Saar.
Saar does well there.
I think they're going to clip it into the box. No, they haven't. They
Morsey
passed it
in
in
low
to
to the
Delap.
lap.
Good tackle,
But
JP.
Mateta didn't even know he got the tackle there.
Saar.
Saar knocks it
Is that
on.
Simonios? No.
I think he tried to play it more so into the middle there. Back with Ipswich. 20 seconds until the halftime whistle should go.
You need to work. You need to work. I think. Oh,
I
it's been sent.
gets almost sent to the shops there from Harry Clark. Morsey.
The
Harry Clark
pockets that
again.
Ipswich finds are they're very impressive.
Hutchinson. Burns. Mitchell in
Just stands
close. Does
good,
well.
Mitch.
And now with Ebbs. And that will
Half
be
time.
half time at Portman Road. Ipswich Town 0. Crystal Palace 0. Rich. Both teams attacking very, very well. Certainly periods of play that have been then one part Ipswich, then Palace, and back and forth again. I'd certainly say our best chance was the Ebbs shot that should have gone in when he was 1-on-1. Ipswich's best chance was that corner saved by Henderson.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the first half so far?
I mean, Ipswich started off bright. I think the middle part of the first half, we really were in control.
Mm-hmm.
We're in control. I'm not saying we created much, because obviously Ebbs was the only chance. But we were putting them under pressure. We noticed that they were struggling to play out from the back now, more and more as the half went on. And Ebbs has got to really put that away. He's really got to put that away. But nonetheless, I think we've played okay. Nothing special, nothing spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've got to be careful with these set pieces, because I mean that was a fantastic save from Henderson. You know, he probably knew not much about it. And not only that, I think he saved it with his midriff. And he kind of just flicks it away from Delap, who's trying to swing at it on the rebound. So yeah,
Well, we do have
we
a
just got to be
goal.
mindful.
Do have a goal update from the other kickoff here today. Jamie Vardy has put Leicester City in front early on as Ruud van Nistelrooy gets his career started at Leicester. The irony not lost on the fact that Jamie Vardy is the one who ended Ruud van Nistelrooy's record in consecutive goals. What a conversation that must have been between manager and player. Yeah, no, yeah, you've pretty much exactly summed up what I was going to say, to be honest. Yeah, there's not a lot else I've got to add on there. Guys, send in your comments. Keep the comments in, guys. Wonderful, wonderful comments. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us here tonight. I tell you what, perfect time for this. The Palace women won a game. We beat Charlton finally. Yeah, we beat Charlton in the league, in the Women's League Cup. But Rich, another question for you. What was your reaction to last night's FA Cup draw? A lot of good games going out there. Tamworth getting Tottenham at home.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus Man United, which is definitely going to be on TV because everyone wants to see that. It's not as if we see that about twice a season, is it? Hey, we got our South London neighbours, Bromley. They'll be going all the way up to Newcastle. And we will be facing Stockport County at home.
Give me those fixtures all day, every day, all the way up to Wembley.
Funny enough,
I'm not trying to get no pipe dream sort of tie. No, give me Stockport,
just
give me
easy. Just give up.
Tamworth, all at home. I want the cup run.
Do you know what it
Cup
is? Well, the last time we had all home games, or at least we stayed inside the boundary of London, we did
Yeah,
make it to the semi-final.
final. Yeah,
So,
obviously Taylor will be back, but he can't play against us. So
yeah. But yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
joined.
happy.
I joined JC and Dan for that exact reason. I got in late and I was thinking, oh, the draw's on. Ended up going through it, and as we kept getting the teams through, we were JC and I was just thinking, we're going to be the last team out. Lo and behold, we were the last team out. There's some interesting stats for you. Possession 51 to 49 in our favour. 9 shots to their 3, 1 on target. Bit of Dan XG stats, 0.032 for them. So it's practically just even Stevens, really.
It is. It is, and that's why I said the first goal is going to be so crucial.
Do you think it's a case of I know Glasner's not the Hodgson type, but do you think it's a goal and then right, see this off, please?
To me, that's a classic away performance. I'll definitely take that. Look, for both sides, the severity of the game is a lot. As they showed Henderson's save. It's a ridiculous save, to be honest.
Big up Monty,
Have a look at it again.
Liverpool, Accrington Stanley local derby.
He just flicks it right away from the lap.
Ninja says we're actually washed. Oh, let's hold off. Let's hold off. Yeah, the game's not over yet. Animal says if Bromley beat Newcastle, our season is officially. Big up Sean. Bradley.
Yeah,
OMG.
done an ACL, by the way.
I can't believe I forgot Ipswich versus Palace was tonight. I've been looking for a cure for my insomnia. We got Accrington Stanley. Who were they? Big up Mitch. The other Palace and women's news is that Brooke Aspen did her AC on international duty. That is a shame. Yeah, she has gone back to Chelsea.
Yeah, they're speaking about Eze at the moment on Prime, just talking about how he's playing too deep. Yes, he needs to stop dropping off too deep. Like he's picking up the ball where Mitchell should be picking up the ball.
There as we've said all throughout the game. Natural says no penetration down the flanks, very narrow and predictable. Tom Clark here though. Yowza, that's a statement. Sack the manager and sell Eze. I think you're in the minority there, my friend. I think that's a big minority group you've got going there. I tell you what, Tom. Who
You know,
would you replace
I
Glasner
would
with?
say though, Tubbs come up with some absolute gems recently though in the comments. You know, and he's like, I can openly say with Tom, I didn't agree with much of what he used to say, and now I do agree with well, not this one, but I do agree with a lot more of what Tom says. Like he's speaking facts, like from top to bottom. You know, the Eze one, I'm like, But I think with Eze, a part of me thinks he didn't get the move, and what do you call it? I think his head's not with the club no more. Personally, you know.
I think
Big up brothers, some long time brothers, and hope you're good. Hope the family's well as well.
I think Ebbs is clearly missing Elise. I think
But
it's
what does he need someone to hold his hands all the time? Like it happened with Wolf as well. Like
mhm.
when Wolf left, he struggled. You know what I mean? Like he's just got to, you know,
And then when he
what he's
does
got to do is
try
got
and
to take these sort of games. He's got to take by the scruff of his neck and dictate everything. That's what he should be doing.
but then we've also said on let me fire back at you there. We've also said that he does too much all by himself. He tries to do he tries to implement attacks all by himself, and that's when he makes mistakes. He trips over his own feet, he scuffs chances. So I really think I think he's the type of player who can obviously, you know, come up with moments of magic. Um, but I think his game goes to the next level when he's got someone there, when he has got an Elise, when he has got a Zaha, who- you know, I think it just adds a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? A bit more of edge to his finishing touch.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great comment.
Is that Animals comment?
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like unfortunately Ebbs just needs his hand held all the time. It's annoying because we know he's talented.
Tidy says, I reckon Devaney puts that away.
Fair shout, yeah.
I don't really think so. I think I don't think he's the next manager to get sacked.
Yeah,
I
but
think
you
the
know what would
board
happen to you? If our January window isn't good, he's going to walk.
he'll walk. Okay, that's when I'll join that group there. He will walk if the January window is not good enough, and I wouldn't
Yeah,
blame him. Um, while Munoz and Mitchell are only attacking options, need something up the middle. With a Decore on a yellow card, it somewhat forces him out
yeah.
of the
I
game.
think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get Lerma on
Yeah. I
because I was just saying I like the Corey. I like the way he's played. He's actually played well,
mhm,
but like I said, the moment he's got that yellow card, he's just dropped 5-10 yards deeper now because he can't engage,
yeah.
and that's allowing
Um,
Hutchinson to now pick up spaces in the hole.
Sean says that we can win, but it's going to be a boring 1-0 win. Big up
I'll
Tim.
take that.
Says big up
Big up,
everyone.
Tim.
Nervy performance so far. A bit too slow for my liking, but defensively we aren't giving them much. Some creativity and some finishing would be nice.
Yep.
Um,
And add another one to the column of chances missed. By the way,
mhm. Tidy thinks that Nketiah was going to be that guy to link up with Eze. Uh, Elise was just a far better player.
it's unreal.
Kamada
Just
puts
unreal.
that. Kamada puts that chance
You
away.
know what?
Says
He
Animal.
probably
You know
does.
what?
He
He
probably
does. He
does.
does. Yes, I think that's right. Glasner has been clear that the window has to be better. He did actually come out and say this.
Yeah,
That
he said it a few times this year. He's getting annoyed.
yep, never replaced Michael with quality, and he went far too cheap. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. You see him just he's scoring goals and assisting goals. In all competitions with Bayern, like he's scoring for fun. It is honest to God ridiculous that our replacement for Elise was, well, no one really, no one. Big up Tom. Before anyone slates me, how many games have we won this season, especially against newbies? Yowza! Well, just that one game win. Oh, and even then, it didn't really launch us off. It wasn't a very good launching pad
We
for our
didn't.
season.
But the crazy thing is, and I said this before, we lost one game in. I'm just looking at this Eze thing again. It's a poor finish.
It is a poor finish. Big up Outlet. Big up from Vietnam as always. Thanks for replacing my TV commentary. Glad we can. I'm glad we can help out there.
No problem.
Animal says
But what I was
Commander
saying, yeah,
doesn't
we've
get
lost
there.
one game in. We've lost one game in 6. Oh, they're just saying the Vardy chant.
Here's the Vardy.
He was
having a
onside.
party. He was onside. There was a lengthy
Wow.
VAR check. I think
That is shocking defending, by the way, because you can't leave someone of Vardy's quality.
he was played on by their defender's back foot. And they
Right.
spent almost like 5 minutes checking that.
Jamie Vardy is probably the best centre forward playing off the shoulder.
So
You know.
teams are coming back out now.
And there's Lerma. There's Lerma.
There's Big Lerms.
Lerma's coming out. So that means Decore's been substituted, which I'm not surprised about.
I think that's what had to happen. I wouldn't have been surprised if we saw Devaney come on there. But Lerma is well. I think you can't really go wrong between the two. Devaney gives us something. Lerma gives us something as well.
Yeah, look, we can't afford to go to 10 men.
No, especially not with City next.
Absolutely.
Despite the fact that this may be a City that is in dire straits, it's still Man City. It's still the best team in the Premier League, or well, not the best team in the Premier League this season, but at least the reigning champions. There we go. Tim, I like that move by Glasner. Don't risk Decore for getting a reckless red.
Mm. Look, we've all got to look at both benches.
Your word.
And
There
I think we've really got to, what do you call it, get in front, because don't forget, they could put on a player like Smodix, and his energy levels are stupid.
Yeah, that's why I think he's going to be a late sub in this game. He'll be a late sub because that will just turn it up into a different level for Ipswich.
Absolutely.
Confirmation of
this
sub
was
here
very
is
good sub.
confirmation of this sub here is check Decore off and Jefferson Lerma on.
What? I'm going to do a quick bathroom break. Back in a sec.
Well, then you're just left with me. Second half, near enough. Just about to get underway here at Portman Road. So, judging off that first half, guys, give me a score out of 10 in the comments. How would you rate Palace's performance so far in this game? Second half underway now. And as they started it in the first half, Ipswich starting very, very quickly. Jack Clark into Morsey. Now out to Burns. Hutchison. Almost every Ipswich player getting on with a touch here of the ball. Seen a lot of the same numbers. Couple sixes, couple fives. I think, in my opinion, I go about the same, guys. I think I'm there with you. About 5 for me. There is some positive points, but then there's a fair few negatives as well. We'll play forward there from Ebbs. back into Ipswich possession. Natural, I think you're right there. Should have kept IU.
What is ratings for, by the way?
Say again?
What
Oh,
are the ratings in the chat?
I asked for a rating out of 10 for the first half. So couple sixes,
yeah,
couple
5.
fives. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I said.
5's fair.
Five.
This is too much
Boom.
space for Ipswich, by the way. Down the right hand side.
Ball
Cross
in.
blocked by
Ball
another
back
cross in.
Well kept there by Henderson. Doesn't have to move. Straight into his
Yeah.
hands.
There wasn't enough power generated from Buildup.
But we have seen this is exactly where Liam Delap finds his goals.
Once again, as soon as they bypass our midfield, there's there's too much space.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hughes
JP,
tries to
be
find Mateta,
stronger.
and Mateta is finding no man's land. Knocked on there by
He's struggling to get.
Lacroix.
Is that O'Shea? O'Shea's absolutely just battering him at the moment.
Yep. There's a reminder of our lineup: Henderson in goal, Chalobah, Lacroix, Gahey in defence, Munoz, Hughes, now Jefferson, Lerma, Tyrick Mitchell in the middle with Sarr, Mateta, and Eze up front in a 3-4-3. Hughes on the ball. Now with Mitchell. He's got
Mitchell's
time.
getting a lot of ball today.
Goes towards the line. Ball
Out
played
to
in.
Ebbs.
Eze takes the shot.
Deflection.
Corner.
Still wide.
I
Corner.
think that, yep, corner ball for Crystal Palace. Bit better there. Hughes finds Eze. I think Eze might have been able to get that to Lerma to maybe open up a bit more space. I think there's too many Ipswich shirts in the way for a shot there, but
Yeah.
corner
Listen, it sounds
away.
mad, but Mitchell's the key right now.
Ebbs'
Just
corner.
got to keep giving him the ball. He's having a great game. Corner in, headed away.
Muric doesn't get to it, but it is headed.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's not very good with crosses, Muric. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mitchell, well done.
Oh, and that will be a Palace free kick.
Oh my gosh, he was nearly so sure.
Running into no card.
It was that Lerma's pass. He nearly sold him short. No, Sarr. Absolutely nearly sold him short. Mitchell, you've done brilliant there. You've done so well.
Animal says, does Devaney for Eze make bundles of sense? It does. I would say that will be the next substitution if Eze does not improve in the next, I'd say,
I'll go to
minutes.
like the 65th and then make that change. Normally it's like a 60, but just give it for Ebbs an extra 5 minutes, see if he can actually play his way into this game.
Boomslang, I can answer your question right now. It is 1 degree Celsius at Portman Road right now. Henderson
just clip
down.
it. Good Henderson.
Sends it forward.
Oh, Munoz with the
down
flick
there
on.
by Munoz. Bit of a 50-50 here.
No foul. No foul. Get up.
He's caught the up at night. He's given the foul.
You've just got to stand there.
I will credit Davis that he did catch Lerma's arms and twist him up there to force that foul. And, you know, credit where credit is due. Yeah. For anyone wondering, we are on 50 minutes and 25 seconds as it happens now.
Right, the laps on the flick on there. Get there, Trev. Oh my gosh, Trev.
Do well.
He hasn't played it well.
Hasn't looked up. Hutchison on the ball.
Hutchison. Yeah, see, the lap's ready, waiting for that cross. So they're playing backwards now, Ipswich, which is all right.
Reeves.
That's fine. They've gone back to the keeper. What do you call it? Yeah, Muric with crosses is not great. This is shocking. What have we done? How are we allowing the lap to just head the ball back? Way too easy.
Do you know what, Animal? I think you're right. It is forever winner in Ipswich. Yeah, if you're ahead, UK Pat, no spoilers in the comments section.
Yeah, please.
You will
We're gonna keep this as
get timed out.
authentic as possible.
Yep, you will get timed out.
That's a terrible clearance from us.
It is all back with Ipswich.
Oh, T, yeah, then you definitely
Close
don't say
quick
anything.
passes.
I think you'd have to give my fire stick a little reset. Relax, we've got plenty of time there. No, we don't. I mean, the game like this just shows our lack of potency up front. Like,
Mm.
we can't play through the lines. We're kind of relying on the counter attack.
I am right. This is a hear me out. Edouard getting sent back from Leicester will be a plus for us. Granted, I know Edouard is not any good considering he can't even get into the Leicester team. But at least it gives us another option to play other than, the likes of Kamada and Eze in these positions that they're just not finding form in.
This keep pressing. Yeah, that's fair play to Ipswich. That's very good football.
Hutchinson's
Out wide, cross blocked again. What a
Mitchell
Mitchell.
again. So far, I'd say Mitchell man of the match so far.
Yeah, I agree. Flipped in by
Lobbed
Ipswich,
in,
headed
but
away by
Munoz
Munoz.
is
It's a
there.
poor header. It's all Ipswich at the moment, guys. It's all Ipswich.
Jack Clark here
Clark,
loses his man.
Morsey, back to Clark.
Good 1-2 there. He's going
Shot
to go for the
off,
shot.
over the
It's
bar.
way
Is that
over.
O'Shea?
It was O'Shea.
I mean, yeah. If they take shots from there, then like it's fair enough. But yeah,
Animal
man,
says
like I said, we've got
Animal
zero
says
patterns of play.
Animal says I still prefer Eddie to Eddie. Yeah. Lerma on the ball.
Lerma.
Bit shaky there. Just trying to find his feet. Eze.
There you go.
Back to
That's
Lerma
better
now with
heads.
Mitchell. Gahey, I mean.
Control the ball, passable. Control the ball, passable.
This is good passage. Good passage of play here. Ball now with Hughes
Right.
getting
Oh,
pressured.
Hughes.
It's almost a 3-on-1 situation there.
Yeah. Better Rebs. It's so congested in the middle of the park, by the way. Good pass, Mitch. You know what? Mateta's getting on my nerves. He's won the ball back there, though, and he's overcooked the
He's
pass.
just
He's
hit the ball.
if he's gonna want to do this whole hold up thing with O'Shea, then at least stand in front of him or something. If not, just is that a foul? Yeah. If not, then just drop off him. Like he's tussling with O'Shea, and he's not winning any of the battles. 55-30 on this end. Yeah, Liam Laps, he's quality. Proper centre forward. Like the old school.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he's been at the Man City setup for a number of years. Has spent a couple seasons out on loan.
Under the cross.
In different
and
stages
by
of
the
the
way,
Football League.
T, be careful. Sorry, I just clocked that comment. I thought it was 20 seconds ahead. He might have scored. But yeah, he's a good player. Sorry to cut you, Nicky.
No. Just saying, he's played at different stages of the Football League system. Certainly
That's
found form
better,
at
JP.
Hull. Munoz
Play
does.
the ball,
Munoz is just waiting for an overlap, I think, there. I think he was waiting for Sarr to overlap him,
You've just got to give it
and
JP.
now we played the ball back and hoping to draw out the Ipswich midfield and defence. Into Hughes now. Forward. Ebbs
Yes,
just
that's a
doesn't.
difficult one to control, to be fair.
Yeah,
What it
can't
is.
blame him. Can't fault him for that one. Ball now with Ipswich. Delap challenged there by
Excellent,
Lerma.
Lerma.
Lerma comes up the better.
Eh,
Ebbs now on the
Quicker
ball.
Ebbs. Quicker
Could
Ebbs.
find Munoz. Could find Munoz. Munoz is calling for it. From Chalaba to Lacroix. Out to Gahey. Mitchell's just ahead of him.
That's a good pass.
Good pass there from Lerma. Tries to find Sarr, but it gives
Oh,
us the ball
Hughes,
away.
your book.
Hughes is going into the book here.
Hughes, it's a yellow card. You can't complain.
Oh, he's going to. No matter what. This is Will Hughes. But yeah, that is a definite yellow. Definite yellow. Yeah. Catches the inside of Jack Clark's foot there and goes into the book. You're right there, T. Customary yellow for Hughes. This is why he does not go into any FPL teams. He is a yellow card machine.
And he doesn't win you any money from the bookies because
Yeah,
it's a
because it's a zero
guarantee.
bet. It's a zero bet. He will pick up a yellow card.
That's
Three things are assured.
shocking.
Three things are assured in this world: death, taxes, and Will Hughes picking up a yellow card. Outler, I think you're right here. I think we could be seeing another
Oh my
sub here.
gosh, Chalobah, you're on the wrong side of him.
Chalobah, be very careful. Good interception there from Sarr, but good block there between the
Self-defensive work's
defenders.
been good today. Better,
Good header there.
JP.
That's better from
Right,
JP.
now quicker.
Ball now with
Now
Ebbs.
quicker, Ebbs.
Counter attack on. Ball now with
Good.
Mateta.
Set piece.
Mateta
Go,
does well.
JP. Shoot.
JP.
Shoot.
And it's in.
JP Mateta. Come on.
Look at him right in front of the Palace fans. Jean-Philippe Mateta scores the first goal of the game just before the hour mark. And somewhere over... Wait. Oh, I thought I could see... for a second there, I just saw someone jumping up and down. I thought, blimey, it's JC. So hopefully they got a good view of that goal there. We get the replay here. JP does so very well to get
a great
his defender
finish.
off of him. Good ball there from Eze.
That steppy was quality as well. The defender will be disappointed. That's poor defending.
Uric off of his line. And it is 1-0 to the Palace. We lead at Portman Road, 1-0. He's just left him for dead, which is exactly what we want to see. And finally, we get a corner flag. We get a corner flag kick. I've not seen one of them in ages.
Right. This is where we got to pay attention. But see, I mean, we've been saying for the last couple of weeks, because of the type of players we've got, we might as well just play off the counter all the time.
Good interception there by Sarr.
What a
brought
Sarr
down.
Again.
Free kick to Palace.
But what I'm also saying is that Ebbs, if he moves the ball quicker, we will create chances.
First away goal this season for JP Mateta, as the crowd is most definitely going to be singing his song.
Good pass there.
Good ball again. Mateta. Munoz joining him. Sending the ball there, but
across, JP. Just hold the ball.
Yeah, could have waited for Munoz there.
But that's what I'm saying. For us, channels and counter. We don't have the players to play technical football. We don't have the players that are going to dribble and beat a man. Like, like that. Just play on the break.
Yep. Spot on.
And see, I was right. I said, what do you call it? Leave Zebs until like the 65th. So I was right. He's down there. Right, he's
Chasing the
rapping,
ball
isn't it?
there. Ball in low. It's going to be an
Please tell me it's a
Ipswich
throw in. Please tell me it's a throw in. Yes. Okay,
It is
because
a
their
throw.
corners are decent.
The throw-ins aren't too bad either.
They're not. They're not bad, but rather a lofted throw than a whipped corner. Right. Oh, they played this one. They've thrown it short. This one. It's interesting. They've been getting a little joy like with the long throws, and they've gone back to their goalkeeper.
I think a bit of
Come on,
frustration
Palace.
is settling. I think a bit of frustration is settling in here for Ipswich.
However, we need the second goal. For a team like us, we need a second goal.
Still 1-0 at the King Power Stadium with Leicester and West Ham as well. And as it stands, this sends us into 16th place.
Oh, nosebleed. Thing is, look, now we can allow them to push up the field and hopefully, like I said, just hit them on a break again. Slow it down and just take our time. We've literally just got to see this game out. Just get out of this with a win. It looks like an Ipswich sub is imminent.
Question here from Trick. Have you noticed the refs have stopped booking players for kicking the ball away? I think there is a rule change that hasn't been announced because I certainly
So
noted
out
it.
to
Good
Ed.
ball here. We'll come back to
Ed's
that
on the
question.
ball.
T.
Crosses in, deflected. Charles, relax, learn, my man. Let's just rebuild.
Yeah. Yeah, back to your question, T. I think there's been like a rule change between the referees. I think the PGMOL is certainly looking to keep controversy to a bare minimum right now with ongoing situations. But long ball
Oh my
played
gosh, the
here.
lap's in.
The lap. Henderson has it.
No.
Hendo has it. And do you know what? For a split second, I thought his foot was off the line. I'm thinking, no. But there
That's a
is
great run from
great
the lap.
ball. It has to be said. Delap just finds his way.
He's just made it back into his box.
Oh my lord!
Much better, JP. There we go.
The
You're
ball
offside.
ebbs.
I think he's
Flags
offside.
Flags.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's been flagged now.
there's the flag. This is what I don't like. I want the flag should go up straight away. Don't let play go on for like a few more seconds. If it's an offside, it's an offside. Stop.
He's not.
I don't think he. No, I don't think he actually was. Interesting, but nonetheless, the dog says Kapoha will come on, but would you want Nketiah to come on fitness? Kevin says,
No, not if
saying
he's playing on the right hand side. No.
Ipswich making a double change here. They're making Rich saying we should be playing Roy Ball, says Kevin.
If it gets us the 3 points now that we're winning. Right, double sub for Ipswich. I don't know. So could just him off. I thought he was pretty decent in the middle with Morse. Morsey. So who's this? Taylor and
I wish I knew. I
don't know who
knew.
these players are. Taylor and question mark.
Here we go. Substitution. So it's a triple
Triple
substitution.
sub.
Burns, Kajust, and Jack Clark all coming off, and they are
Jack
replaced
Clark's
by
a
Connor
shot.
Chaplin, Taylor, and Broadhead. No Smodic yet.
Wait. Interesting.
So Smodic, as I said, will be a late sub. if that is
No
Kieran
foul, Hughes.
McKenna's
No
way
foul, Hughes. That's a good tackle, though.
I think this has been the shot of adrenaline. The JP Mateta goal has certainly been the shot of adrenaline the game needed.
Good tackle in there.
Well
Well
done.
done, Mitch.
Well done,
done,
Mitchell.
Mitch. Mitchell, that's superb.
Oh, good pass there to Eze. He's one-on-one with Harry Clark.
Through to Mateta.
And
Mateta's through
Mateta get
again.
there.
Oh, he's missed. He's got to set Saar or
Juric.
someone. Oh,
Juric
no.
saves it. That was not something I was expecting to
Great
say
ball
there.
from Ebbs.
Almost identical in the
That's
setup,
a
and
good
Juric
save.
saves it on his left foot.
Would he have set Saar?
And
That is a good save,
I
though.
think even Saar was saying Saar was calling for that, but split second. Corner given to Palace
Oh, that
here.
was a chance. But it's the thing, we don't take our chances.
6 corners to their 3 so far. 67 minutes played. Ipswich 0, Palace 1.
Should be 2.
Should be 2. Could have even been 3. Eze's ball in.
Oh, that camera angle deceives me.
I hate corner
it's another-
kick camera angles, man.
It's another corner.
You see the way you see the way people leave are like. Right, look. Corner on the right hand side this time. I think this is our first corner on the right hand side.
You don't ruin these chances.
Will Hughes going to take this corner. This is coming in from the other side. It's low. It's not. It's poor. It's poor. Headed on there. Mateta was in an offside position. He's back onto an onside position. Goes down. No penalty shout there. Mitchell sprinting in, claims the ball.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Streets are saying that Mitchell's got more pace than my run during this year's kickabout. Had to be done. Guys, if you haven't already seen it, go and watch JC and Rich react to our kickabout earlier this year, because it is a hoot and a half.
It was funny.
Especially if you're like me and you just keep replaying Nathan getting body checked over and over again. That was my Christmas, by the way. That was my Christmas. That was my birthday and Christmas.
Relax, good. Into Ebbs. Back to Mark. To Mitchell. This is good. Nice controlled play at the minute.
No, we saw this, Rich, in the first half, in that Ipswich started off the better.
See, Ebbs tried to be too cute there. Again.
No advantage played on for Ipswich there. Surprising. Munoz on the ball.
Just get rid of
Hendo.
Good. I mean, he wasn't the greatest of clearances, but hey.
Yeah, that was the first time. It was the first timer.
Easy, careful.
Sort of
Chance, but it sits across it in. It's a great cross. You know what? The lap was so close
and
to
it
that.
is a corner to Ipswich. Delap. That was Delap all the way there.
What a cross this is, by the way.
Great ball in
that
there.
That is a great cross.
Delap should.
He is unlucky there, to be fair. But once again, he's made another run in between the two, in between Chalobah and Lacroix. We've got to do better job of watching his runs.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Now we don't know who. Look, they're looking out to the side. They don't know who's marking who.
Corner sent
this
in.
Is not good.
And it's out ball now with Eze. Plays it out to Will Hughes.
Palace on the break.
The counter attack.
And Saar on the Tata both sides. And Munoz as well.
Munoz joining him.
Give Munoz. Munoz
overlaps. Ball in. It's ball. It's Eze. No, it's Hutchison. Ball still with us though.
Just give Munoz.
Is Chalobah. Out into the middle with Gahey now. We'll find Mitchell. He's got Eze ahead of him and finds him.
Give Mitch.
It's a
Just
call
give-
in.
Can we
It's
just
headed
use
out.
our fullbacks, please? That's where the width is going to come from.
Lerma now on the ball. Into Hughes. Mitchell. Gahey. Lerma to Lacroix.
Good
Out to the
pass.
right-hand side,
Good ball.
finds Munoz.
Good run, Mitchell. Excellent run.
Good touch here from Mitchell.
Good pass
Good low
into
ball into
Ebbs.
Eze.
Ebbs is on
Eze
more there.
just about keeps it on.
Oh, and then he
And
passes for.
passes it to Connor Chaplin practically.
No foul. No foul. Hughes just standing. Excellent
Hughes does
tackle.
very, very well there. Very smart. Just to play it off.
It's very poor from Sarti. If he lays off Munoz, he's got a cross or a shot.
Outlet saying I once suspected trial SB was Nicky. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe on FIFA or on Football Manager. Yeah, maybe. Not in real life. Ipswich on the ball here. It's Broadhead, I believe it was.
You know what? Liam Delap here. Absolute
He's a
player.
baller. He's a baller.
So
I mean,
good.
he's got the history with that name. His dad was a baller as well.
Yeah,
One of
Rory
them,
went that
one of
great.
them,
He had a
one
good.
of them
He just
Barclays
had a good
names.
throw in.
No, he was a good player for Stoke. He was a good player for Stoke.
Listen, he was like the Lee Catmull type player.
Yeah,
Devenis flipped
he's a Barclays man.
Hughes though.
Oh,
Goodness,
Munoz
how you
doing
trying
too
to make him
much.
there? Please, Hughes, do not get sent
Lacroix
off.
into the back
Quick.
of an Ipswich player. I think the referee has blown the whistle for that.
Yes,
He's
it's
in the
Delap.
back of the lap. I think Lacroix trying to stamp his game down and just calm him down a little bit.
Tried. Apparently, you weren't trying to speak. You were trying his best.
I don't even know what my best even looks like anymore.
It's when you run into your brother.
No
What
comment on the
Munoz.
grounds. I will incriminate myself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Delap.
Excellent cover, Mark.
Yeah, he does well. Munoz
Oh, that's a nasty
clashes with
tackle.
Delap.
That's a nasty tackle. Hold on.
Lots
It's a
of
yellow
Palace
and red.
players surrounding the referee here. Gahey talking to the referee here.
I think
He's
it's.
just checking
I mean,
on
it did
Munoz.
look like it was bad. Hold on, let's have a look.
Here's the replay. So
Let's
Gahey.
see. No, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
I think there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's like the challenge in the first half. There's nothing there, and I think the referee will probably just
I think it was just a talking to.
calm everyone
Yeah.
down.
I'm not mad at that challenge. And regarding
Most fouls
what do you call it?
conceded so far this season is Liam Delap.
Wow.
Sam
Fair.
Morsey as well for Ipswich is up
Yeah,
there.
what he does is he puts himself about.
Oh,
Ebbs
hang
is
on. Hang on. Here we go. Substitution. Abera Eze's game has come to an end here. He's being brought
He
off.
doesn't look happy.
And on
Or is that
comes Justin
a tire
Devenny.
face?
Exactly what we wanted
So
to see there.
yeah. Oh, to be
Devenny
honest,
on.
I don't like Hughes on the yellow card.
I think Ebbs can't be surprised that he's been brought off because obviously this happened in the previous game against Newcastle.
Yeah, look, we're
He's
managing
still
his
coming back
fitness
from an
100%.
injury.
Every long
Mateta was
ball
holding the back
looks
of his head there.
around. But yeah, we got to manage his minutes. But it's a shame because he was actually playing his best football of the game.
Yeah, we were seeing some bright sparks here in in this stage of the second half. 76 minutes played. Ipswich 0, Palace 1. I certainly wouldn't say it's a comfortable lead.
It's not at all. It isn't. And as much as like Ipswich haven't had much of a threat second half,
No, no.
it's still dangerous. Go Sar, go Sar, go Sar.
Ball played
Unlucky. Good
forward.
idea, Munoz.
Good pressuring on the ball here. Now we're showing a
Look
bit
at
of a
the
press
left
here.
again.
But Chalobah kind of
He's
left.
running off the pitch, no?
I think that
Yeah,
was
he
off,
has.
and the
That's
referee
shocking
had
from him.
called it.
That's shocking from him, to be fair. How's he running off of the pitch? But once again, Liam Delap. Mateta, take note. Let's see. I don't even think the whole ball went out, but it's shocking. Dribbling, by the way.
Mm-hmm. And they will send the ball up to the left-hand side where
And
Mitchell.
look at Mitchell's starting position again. So, I mean, he's gone all the way back, but so much higher, which is better.
Exactly what we need to be playing. Chalobah sends it forward.
Good Sar.
Mistake there. Sar does well, but that's going to be a free kick and a card coming out here for Reeves. No argument can be had there. Definite foul.
Let's see. Is
It's
it a yellow
soft
card
one.
though? Is that a yellow card though?
Yes. Yeah, it's a yellow. Yeah, stamping. He's caught the foot. It's soft, but it's one of them soft yellow cards.
Yeah, but you accumulate enough of those, you get sent off. I'll be mad if one of our players got a second. I'll be mad if one of us players gets a second yellow card after that was the first one.
Ipswich
Unless he's saying
making
that's accumulation.
substitution.
Yeah. Unless he's saying that's accumulation, then
And it's not
fair enough.
Smodic.
He must have a knock.
I think, yeah, he must have a knock. Because I was surprised to find him on the bench. Just to start with, but now just to see he's probably not going to make it into this game. Well, now with Hughes just inside the Palace half. And Chalobah.
Good Chalobah. Good decision.
Implemented here, as we've seen it all game.
Let's see how there you go. Approaches the 79th minute now, guys.
There's the substitution. Off comes Liam Delap.
Off. Interesting.
Very interesting. Al-Hamidi for Liam Delap. As we enter the 79th minute, Ipswich 1 sub remaining to R3.
I wonder if he's got that pacing behind. Because maybe that's a different type of centre forward. Well, he's strong there, and he's got past Maxis Lacroix as well.
You've literally just called
it. He's up against Lerma.
He's up against the entire defence practically. Broadhead.
We've managed to slow it down enough, though. That's good.
Morsey to Harry Clark. Hutchison. As we see it, Hutchison has now moved into the right-hand side. Henderson
excellent.
Out.
Excellent, Henderson.
Getting shirt pulled there. No advantage given to us for some reason.
I think Sar's trying to buy that one. Cross into the box.
Cross in. Well,
get out to it. And it's wide. We need to react. And Hughes, be careful, man.
80 minutes played. 10.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. That's excellent from Henderson, by the way.
Henderson's decision making this season, for the majority of this season, I know there's been a few howlers on his part, has been largely impressive. Comes
Chris Richards for Trevor Chalobah. Does that mean Mark goes right centre back? No, it looks like Chris stays.
I would say keep the status quo. Keep it as it is. You got 10 minutes.
Chris is right centre back.
You've had your other two centre backs play in their positions. Keep it where it's going. For large parts of the game, it has worked. The dog saying Mateta looks tired. I would bring Eddie and Ketia on. Animal says Jacob isn't related to Jimmy, is he? I don't think we've got a bloodline situation here.
Good press. Good press.
Rich,
See,
what did you
now
go
look
with your
what
predictions for this game?
I can't remember. I think I went 2-1 Palace.
I will take a quick look. As a good ball here is played to
Mateta's
Mateta,
down the left-hand
just
side.
on the left.
Oh, the cross is
It's not
poor.
good. Yeah, I'd say bring him off
And
there.
they're on the break. Hutchinson. Not good. Mark. We'll have a quick look. I think it was, I said 2-1 Palace, but then a part of me said that was
Dan
stupid. I
went
should have gone
1-1.
1-0.
So Dan went 1-1. JC is on course for the first 3 points. He went 1-0 to Palace. You went 2-1 to Palace.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Nate went 2-0. I've gone 2-1. So at the moment, there are points for everyone except
Oh, here's the Meg.
except the editor. Went the other way.
Hold on. Hutchinson's beating his
Hutchison
man.
across the mouth of the goal, out for a goal kick, I believe. Didn't see any deflections on it. Here's the replay.
No, it's just
Yeah.
he's absolutely fizzed that one though. I don't like this at the minute. I generally don't. As much as Devaney coming on, I think we've lost a bit of impetus in just holding the ball.
Mm-hmm. Good forcing of the situation there from Mateta, headed down there by Sarr into
Pass,
Munoz. He'll
Munoz.
try and find him again.
Relax,
Munoz will pick up that
Munoz.
open
Good
ball there.
job.
Great.
There's no
Sends the
cross
ball
there,
in.
Munoz. Keep the
It's
ball a little
onto the
bit.
roof of the net. I need to correct. I need to correct myself. Dan and Ree will, at them as it stands, aren't getting points for this game. I'm quietly optimistic, I'm going to say, if that is even a term.
Devaney. Good. Oh, defect the pass. What a Burma there. We just need a sustained period of like possession. Oh my gosh, Hutchinson's in behind.
Hutchison again, in behind, plays it in
Hughes
low.
is great
Hughes does
block.
well. Cleared out. Ball will fall into Sarr.
Oh, thank God for that. I
Sarr
thought he was going
doing
to
a
lose the
little
ball.
bit.
Get
Munoz,
rid, just get rid.
Henderson, hoops it up. And onto the halfway line. Almost
JB.
just
Yeah,
over
JB
5
is
minutes
knackered.
remaining of the normal time. Good ball there.
Oh, Max,
Stupid
it's
free
a
kick to
silly
give away.
foul.
Makes sense. Max, you can't give away a free kick this close at this stage.
Tell you what, this Hamadi, whatever his name is,
Hamidi, yeah.
he's looked sharp.
Mm-hmm. Just a case of who's going to be standing over this. You've got Taylor, Broadhead, Davis, Connor Chaplin.
Oh, I don't like this position.
Looks like Davis.
Go on,
Davis will be on this.
I don't like this. Palace fan, yeah, you're right. They could score. I don't like this. Is he going to cross it?
Well, let's see here. Could be a cross.
Or is he trying to sucker Henderson and fool Henderson? Let's see.
I think it could be
Short free kick.
Connor Chaplin. Lobs it.
Greaves header.
It's
Oh
off the
gosh,
post.
how did he not score?
It's off the post. Broadhead is practically an open goal.
Wait, what's happened? I don't even know if he's touched it. Maybe he left it thinking it was going in.
I think he's left it thinking it was going
We
in.
have survived. Hold on.
That is a howler.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he just
no,
hit
no,
the
no.
post.
He's
He
not
hit
got
the
his body in
post.
the right position. So Greaves has
Nah,
headed it on. Henderson is beaten.
he's hit the post. And then
It's
it hits.
hit the post and it's broad
Oh
head.
my gosh, we were so lucky.
I think that's we
Oh
needed
my gosh.
someone at
But
that far post. Zonal marking
once again,
does not work. When
when
will
we
we
just
learn
zonal marking,
this?
why is it that 3 Ipswich players are following up that and none of ours?
Richards will play it back to Henderson.
Oh my gosh, we have dodged the
Booted
bullet there.
forward. Mateta.
Hey, come
Now with
on, man.
Hutchison of Ipswich. Headed on by
Good
Gate.
work.
No Palace players around near the ball. It's going to
We're
be
not
in
winning
Ipswich
any
possession.
second balls, by the way.
No, we're not. Davis. Intercepted by Richards. Hughes goes down.
Oh, he's well done.
Free kick.
That was not even a
Slows the
foul.
game down.
Well, it didn't look like it anyway. It didn't look like a foul. Let's have a look.
Morsey. Yeah. I don't think. No, I don't think it was a foul.
Let's have a look.
If anything, it's a knee
It's
into
a
the
foul.
back of
It's
the
a foul.
thigh.
Yeah, it's a foul.
Anything that goes our way is the correct decision. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, yeah, 100%. Oh my gosh, this is. I don't like this. It's just
I don't.
so
I mean, I'm not even gonna.
nerve-wracking.
I'm not even gonna.
Like that's not a bad pass at all, Richards. The magnitude of this potential win, like good header,
Munoz heads it over
relax, Saar.
with Saar.
Just kill the time a bit.
Comes out the
Good,
right
Saar.
pocket, and it's with Richards now, who will find Hughes, who will play it all the way back to Dean Henderson. He'll play it out
Right.
to Mark Gagey.
And away, there we go. Just kill the time a
Forward,
bit.
Mitchell can't get there, but it
Relax, slow
is
it
with
down.
Lerma.
This is good. This is good. Just kill the clock a bit. 30 seconds each time. Just kill it. Go. There we go.
Just
about keeping
under
the ball
2
now.
minutes of normal time remaining. Ipswich 0, Palace 1.
Good Munoz.
Broadhead of Ipswich on the ball.
Broadhead did very well there. Just watch Hutchinson. He's the danger. Fenny, get back. Get back, Fenny.
Oh, slipped over there. Icy wet pitch probably coming into effect here. 25,000 in this game. Certainly has been.
Get rid.
Davis
Good,
doesn't
Max.
do well there. Saar knocks it on.
Much better, JP.
Mateta
Go on.
is
Lucky.
literally held up there, but
Relax.
Penny is on the ball.
Relax.
We'll try and hold up.
Relax.
He is waiting.
Good.
He's got his head
Excellent,
up. Does
Justin.
well to shake off his marker.
Good pass, Saar.
And Saar. Saar
man.
does not do well. Saar does not do well, but the referee has brought a stop to the game. And I think a card's coming out here for Ismaila Saar.
For Saar.
Yep. Yellow card for Ismaila Saar. I do believe that is the end of his game, though.
Is he coming off?
I think so. Yeah, it looks like he is coming off. And
For
on
Eddie Nketiah.
comes Eddie Nketiah.
I think he's literally just get the ball into the corner flag down type of setting.
Yep.
Come on, Eddie. Just give us 5 minutes of hard work, please. 5 minutes.
Ismaila Saar off for Eddie Nketiah.
Right. What's the
We are
board saying?
now in added on time. See how long.
Let's hook it. Good.
Here comes the announcement. Any day now? 3 minutes.
3
added
minutes.
on time. So the standard 3, of which there is just about 2.5 left to go.
Hughes,
Close. This is not the time to get this
good,
done.
Eddie. Excellent.
Nketiah does well there. Advantage for Ipswich. Ball played forward. Al-Hamidi.
That's as Lacroix clears.
Touch the arm there, but Lacroix will clear it for an Ipswich throw.
Oh, keep the shape, Palace.
Love that from
Keep the
Hughes
shape.
telling Nketiah, come on.
Hutchison down the right hand side.
91st
And then
minute.
he's beating Mitchell. No foul. No foul. Clipped into the box. Headed away. Reeves. Munoz. Eddie work. Eddie work,
Can't believe
please.
my stream wanted to do that. My stream wanted to go down on me there. No way, Amazon, do you go down now. Don't ever do that. Don't ever lose a stream like that ever again.
Hutchison cross into the box again for Ipswich. Punched away by Henderson. And cleared
Well
by
done,
Hughes.
Hughes.
A minute and a half to go.
Back in by O'Shea.
Is he offside? Surely. Lino. Offside. Okay.
Flag is shown, and we can slow the game down there. Glasner.
We're 1 minute away. 1 minute away.
Glasner urging calm. Use the heads. Focus up. A very cold Ipswich night. Henderson probably
Want to see
telling
this out.
Lerma to push players up.
Henderson, that's class. Just not to 30 seconds there.
Jean-Philippe Mateta has been named as player of the match.
It's always the goal scorers. Nah, Tyreek Mitchell for me. That's a terrible
I'm
kick.
not going to lie. Yep, I'm going to say the eagle-eyed football player of the match tonight is going to be Tyreek Mitchell.
Uh-oh. Munoz is down.
Munoz is down. Maybe a bit of time wasted here. Maybe
It could be.
Maybe a bit housery
my
here.
bros. This is so nerve-wracking.
JP, leave it alone.
I think it's all down to this.
We are past the 93rd minute now. Ball with Ipswich. It's Davis.
Let's not get rid of
Harry
this.
Clark sends it in. Headed out.
Hook it,
Ball will fall
hook
to
it.
Jefferson Lerma. Booted forward.
Good. Come on.
Mateta in possession here.
Just keep it in the corner.
is
Keep it
there.
in the corner. Keep it in the corner. We
Ball
crossing
in.
it. Why are we crossing it?
And now the ball is with Muric. But that is it. It is Palace's second win of the season. We will win at Portman Road away from home for the very first time this season. We have an away win.
A massive game.
3 points
Massive
for
3
Palace
points.
in a very, very close game here, it has to be said. Credit to Ipswich. They did very, very well in passages of play, certainly the latter stages of this second half. But Jean-Philippe Mateta's goal, supplied by a brilliant pass from Iber Eze, will secure 3 points for Palace finally 3 points for Palace.
Massive 3 points.
We can breathe.
Oh my gosh.
We can breathe. I mean, it was stressful for you and I, Rich. I can't imagine how JC and Dan feel, and Chairman. They must.
Wait, hold on. Now, I'm going to have to give JC some credit.
Go on.
Because remember, in the GC, we were saying we're not doing a watch along.
Yes.
Because our record is terrible. But then he said, look, our vlog record is terrible. Our watch along record is terrible. How about if 2 negatives?
Which is what we said last night on the preview.
We've got the win.
This is what we said on the preview. After we closed it off, we said maybe 2 negatives makes a positive here. All right, I can close down that.
Oh man.
Right, there we go. Confirmation.
Oh, so happy.
3 points for Palace. Finally. Wow. Wow.
Give me a second. I'm just going to see if I can get the league table up. Which is, and considering, like I said,
there we go. I've got it here on my phone.
I'm going to share screen.
Go on.
Bear with me 1 second. Window. This
Massive
one
3
here,
points
share,
here.
is massive because you look at our next 3 fixtures.
Hmm.
It's techie.
Yeah, there you go, guys.
um,
16th place now. We have left the bottom 3 behind for this.
for now, yeah. You know, got above Everton as well.
Hang on.
We're
Hang
not,
on.
it's crazy. Like for 3 points of 14th, this is how mad it is. You know, and that's what I say. A run of games. It's just a shame that our fixtures are tough, but a run of points.
JC just said drop the
Like,
link really quickly. Sorry.
oh, have you put
Send him
in?
that link. Send him that link.
Yeah,
I'll just go through some
Nicky,
comments here.
are you able? Are you able to send it?
No, I've not got WhatsApp on my. I've not got what. It'd take too long to sign it in.
No, I haven't got it on this. All right, let me email it to myself real quick. Just message him quickly. Say I'm sorting it out now. Oh, go through some comments. Sorry, I keep interrupting you. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. At least you're not as bad.
We're
You're not
7
as bad
points
as
behind
me.
Man United, which is crazy.
Durfez says Rich and Nick to host a watch along H game will win the league. If West Ham equalise, we will leapfrog. We go above Leicester. That is correct as it stands. Callum, big up, guys. I'll try and get through as many of these as I can. Callum says great goal by JP, the skill and the finish.
Yeah, it was.
Big up Kevin.
Hey.
Great way to celebrate my 47th anniversary as a Palace fan. There we go. Love that. Love that. Ninja says great win.
Happy anniversary. Hold on, let me get this link.
Great win, but I'm extremely concerned we won't get another win for a while. Boom Slang, great watch along, guys. I'll join you anytime. You're more than welcome to. Tim, I just don't care that it wasn't a perfect game. It's 3 points again. Ole, ole. Mary,
Absolutely.
we needed that so much.
Badly.
Callum, nervy game, but a huge result. Again, I'm going these reverse order, guys. I'm scrolling upwards, not downwards this time. Relief, that's what I feel, says Tim. Sweet, sweet, sweet relief. JC and the chairman repping
You
in
know what we'll
Portman
do?
Road. Whatever that McDonald's meal was, you need it every time. Yes.
Let's drop the link in because
Yep.
of like the it's a busy schedule. Why can't I message on here? Have you got access to the chat? For some reason I don't.
I've got access to the chat, yes.
Oh yeah, drop the link in. Because I don't know if we'll be able to what do you call it?
Is it just a case of
Do
just
a
copying
match
and paste the link?
reaction.
Because I've never done this on this one.
Yeah, I tend to go add guest and then copy and paste it into the. Why do I have access to that? Let me see if I can
There
see
we
it
go.
out.
1 sec, guys. There is the link. Should be coming through. There it is.
If you want to come in and have your say on the game, because I don't think, tomorrow's tactical for the City game, so I don't know if we'll be able to have that
it is a
match
busy.
reaction stream. It's a busy week.
It's a busy
So
week, guys. So join us.
Let's react now.
The lines are open.
I'm
3
so happy.
points. Come and join us, guys. To have
And
your
you know what's
say.
crazy? It's 1 defeat in 7 games in all comps.
It doesn't feel like it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Rich. Honestly, this run did not feel like anything but just defeat after defeat after defeat. I'd certainly say yes. Let's certainly say. Here we go. We've got our first one. Big up, Tim.
Oh my gosh,
Sweet relief.
My heart can't take it, man. I'm not a young man anymore. My heart can't take it. No, but you know what? Here's what I wanted to say about it. That's a huge result. And can we give some props to two players? Or no, a player and a coach. Devaney comes in and again, composed, solid. There towards the end, he's getting in the way, carrying the ball, not trying to rush it forward. The guy he looks like he's gonna be a player for us. If he is the guy that takes that traditional end of game role for Jeffrey Schlupp, what a win that is. That is massive
Yeah.
for us. And big up to Ollie for not risking Decore, because Decore looked like he was gonna get red. He looked like he was gonna get red, and I just, oh man, I mean, relief, relief. Gosh. Oh
Absolute
man.
relief. Absolute relief.
I mean, defensively, do you not? And I'm happy for Richards too. There at the end, he comes in and does the job in Chalaba's
Yeah.
position, which I like. Nothing spectacular, just does the job. Nice to see. But the back line is good. Lacroix makes the occasional mistake, but my goodness, is he good? My goodness, was Mark on it today? Like, they really didn't have anything. Did they had at least one shot on target because of the Hendo save. Did they have more than one shot on target?
They did indeed. I think they had just around about 3.
3 shots on target.
Yeah, around about 3, maybe even 4. Especially in that latter stage of the second half. Certainly that broadhead chance where he didn't get his body in the right position. It's come off the post.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm certainly going to say the play from the left-hand side flank or between Mitchell and Eze
Way better.
Way better, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
I think that second half woke up Eze a lot more. Words had to be had with Eze there because his first half wasn't great. Obviously, he missed that opportunity as well.
So well there against Greaves.
Big time. Big time. And what a finish for that goal. And we just forget that it's so easy for me to forget that JP has been very two-footed in his scoring. He scores. I mean, technically, his left is his weaker foot, but it never looks like it. What a cultured finish that is with his left foot again.
Yep. And this is the kind of form that we want to have.
Yeah.
Rich, you're muted, mate.
Sorry, got JC on the line, guys.
WATCHALONG, bruv. Yeah, the link is dead. Cannot access it. Thank God, did we need that 3 points? He completely S-housed it. I don't know how we got that point. We didn't deserve it whatsoever. But it did go really well. It did go really well.
I think he played well.
Chances. I think if either team deserve to win, they are.
I do agree, yeah.
I think that we had more chances. I think they had the better ones. They hit the post twice, speared the ball off the line. But we had like 2-1-1v1. We only picked our ideas in the second half.
Don't argue, lads. Don't argue.
It's like World War One. It was Brexit versus Brexit.
What was it? Did you say breakfast?
All I'm saying is being done away with, so it's not going to be fun.
Brexit.
All right, awesome. We'll leave you to it. Big up. In a minute. Oh, man. Such relief. Look, Tim, we're not going to give you any pain of doing any play ratings. We're not going to do that to you. So what you can do is you can assign the players for myself and Nikki. We'll do that for you.
I like that.
Okay, so I can assign the players for doing the rating.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Are we bringing it up, or should I just give it? Should I just give it straight?
No, we'll
to
just
you?
yeah.
All right.
We'll just talk through.
All right. Well, let's start with maybe man of the match, but start with our left wing back.
Let's 2-0 up.
I'll give it to you, Rich. Tyreek Mitchell.
Considering how poor he's been this season, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. He was brilliant today.
He was brilliant.
You know, like, and just him being 10, 15 yards up the field. even if he doesn't get the ball, it just draws players back, you know. But he kept the ball well. He made the right decisions. A lot more forward passes, by the way. 9 out of 10 for me.
Like it. Nikki, Mark Gay, our left-sided center back.
Obviously, he does have that early mistake which nearly gave away a goal. Luckily, that hasn't had too much of an effect on what has been a largely decent performance for the defense. They've been tested rather well in this game. We noted that Ipswich attack will test our defense. I'm happy to give Gahey a 7. I think the passing was good. The positioning, though, is still a little bit shaky.
Is he getting caught out because he's moving forward? I mean, he's getting forward a lot.
He's
Is he
getting forward
caught?
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's getting caught behind him.
Yeah.
Rich noted that when Gahey did bomb forward in the position that Mitchell was supposed to be in, and then Ipswich found themselves on a counter-attack. Luckily, Munoz had come across, and both of our two centre-backs...
Mitchell stayed as well, which was good as well.
Mitchell stayed back, so we had a 4-man defence practically to stop that counter-attack. So, yeah, 7 for Margahey.
Okay. Rich, our leader of the back line, Max Lacroix.
I'm going to say 8. I'm going to say an 8, but my goodness, Liam Delap gave him a tough time. You know, but I think he was still good. He was still good.
His movement, by the way, Liam Delap's movement is crazy. He gets himself into very good positions.
Yeah.
It's not his pace, it's his movement is really outstanding.
And the supply.
Yeah. Nikki, right side at center back, Trevor Chalobah.
I think this is one of Chalobah's more quieter games. I think I haven't got really a lot to say because the ball wasn't really played a lot on the right-hand side today. Well, we saw Munoz use a lot, but it was more a left-sided game. Is 6 a bit harsh?
Ooh. I mean, I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I'd say 7. I'll put him on with Mark Gahey because it's still a clean sheet.
Yeah, I was going to say 7 as well.
7.
It's one of his better games.
Yeah, it was quiet, but from what he saw, largely did okay. 7.
Well, since we're talking Munoz, Rich, Daniel Munoz.
It's weird to be saying that Mitchell had a better game.
He did, though.
He did. But then I don't think he did anything wrong. Like, all the passes he attempted were like to be right in behind the fullbacks. It's a tough. I'm going to go 8. I'll go 8 for Daniel Munoz. I think the defense need credit today. All round.
Finish the defense with Dean Henderson. Nikki, Hendo.
Hendo, clean sheet. Brilliant decision making today. I'm happy to give him. It's a clean sheet, so it adds on another point. He's not my man of the match. He's up there. He's up there. If he was tested a bit more and maybe pulled off a few more of his acrobatic saves as he has done, as we've seen so far this season, he might have actually reached a 9. But I'm going to give him an 8 in this game.
I'm going to also say most composed game I've seen from Dean Henderson so far this season. Every time they put him under pressure, he was still composed, not rushing it. His distribution is still lacking, but it was better. And he never got himself into a terrible position. And he's usually, every game, he usually makes one little mistake where he gets caught out because he's too aggressive. But his punches came at the right times. His aggressiveness in the box came at the right time. I like that. All right, Rich, midfield, will use?
Um,
Gets his traditional
minus
yellow.
minus his traditional yellow so early in the second half. He was just everywhere, wasn't he? He was everywhere. I'm going to give him an 8 because for me personally, I would give Decore and Lerma 7/6s, but he's 8.
There you go.
How about okay? Who do you want, Lerma, or you want to? Let me give you Decore, Nikki. Check Decore. Gets his. I mean, I don't know that he can not take that yellow because he stops the attack. He's kind of
It's
caught.
but it's a silly yellow to give away. It is
Yeah.
a silly yellow to give away, but he does stop what would have been a rapid counter attack.
For sure.
We had a lot of players inside their box for that corner.
It is his fault, though. To be fair to what you're
yeah.
it's his fault that he gets caught in that position.
I'm gonna give him a 5.
Whew. All right.
I'm gonna go low there, 5 for Czech Decore.
Okay. To the 10s, Rich Bereza.
Which half
two
of
halves
Bereze?
for him? A game of 2 halves.
Yeah.
Because first half, he was just too deep, just too slow, kept hold of the ball too long.
Yep.
I would have given him like a 4.
Pitch
Second half, even though it was for 20 minutes,
yeah,
he was a bit like his old self.
Gets the
And
assist.
he would have, gets the assist. Should have had another assist.
Yep.
So I would have then bumped him up to an 8. So if I'm going to go, I'm going to go 6, just to meet in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And our striker, Nikki, Jean-Philippe Mateta, gets the goal. Threat all game.
Yeah. Does very, very well for the goal. I think I'm going to go for. I think he joins Mitchell on a 9. Because a lot of people would say that he's man of the match. A lot of people in the comments have said different players as well. For me, myself, Mitchell is my player of the match. But Mateta, I think 9 just for the goal. It's his first away goal this season. We finally get a corner flag kick. I've been waiting for this for so long.
Yeah.
And you just know that caused the Palace fans at Portman Road today to sing his song. So yeah,
for sure. I thought his link up play was better. I mean, his hold up play was fine, as good as he always does. He didn't get the ball to hold it up a lot, but he did fine. But his link up is getting better. His link ups are looking good. All right, Rich, subs. Justin Devaney, give it to me. What have you got? He gets.
He does quicken up our game, doesn't he?
He really does. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't on for too long.
He
so
does get like 25 minutes, though. He gets a good 25 minutes.
I think you know what it was when he came on, and this is not his fault. Like Ipswich had a lion's share of the play, so there's not much to judge him on. But the last 15 minutes, his game management was incredible for such a young lad. I'm going to give him a 7. Just for his maturity in the last 15 minutes. The whole occasion could have overwhelmed him, and it didn't.
Next sub, Nikki, Chris Richards.
I think as we said, just as you came on, Chris Richards does very, very well. Just like Devaney, his game management is really is on point. I think a good 6 doesn't have a lot to say. He was only on for about 10 or so minutes, just as he comes on the 80th minute. I think a 6 is fair because obviously we don't see a lot of him. But what he does do was hold up the play, does do very, very well to take over from Chalobah's position, keep the status quo with Lacroix and Gahey, and just sorts out that right-hand side.
He's a physical player.
Mhm.
He's a physical player, and we needed that. I am being reminded that I forgot Rich Ismail Yassar. I don't know what that says that I forgot him. Right side at 10 Ismail Yassar.
Says that Tim, I'm very disappointed in you for forget because you know what? As an outlet, I really like this guy.
Yeah, I do too. Yep.
I
Yeah,
really like.
that's I
One thing I
should I
still want
sin
the
bin
left.
myself? You could go ahead and sin bin me there.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. I do still want that left-footed right-sided player.
Sure.
But my gosh, like, when he's underplayed his work, it does. But he carries the ball with purpose. He runs into spaces with purpose,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he's just a constant threat. And his link up with Mateta at the minute is looking nice.
But
Mhm.
he
It is
does,
looking nice.
to that point, I want to double underline what you said there, because when Saar is out and he's running, he opens the space up for Mateta, which isn't, and when
Yeah.
he's in there, it gives JP a lot of room to maneuver. It makes them, both of them are better. So yeah, I can't believe I forgot Saar. That's shame on me for that
I,
one.
th- I think I think what this shows is when Daichi Kamada is available again. He's available for the City game. He's on
Yeah,
the
he
bench.
ain't. Yeah, he ain't gonna get a sniff.
Saar, these recent
Yeah, he's not
performances.
going to be playing many minutes.
No, he's
And he's
not.
going to have to try and get Deveni's place, and I don't
Yeah,
think that's going to
I
be
don't think he's
easy.
gonna get it.
I
Yeah, I
think
don't either.
these last few performances have shown that Saar is ready to be not only in the starting lineup, he's ready to be like one of the first few choices of the starting 11 for
Facts.
Glasner.
Yeah,
Kamada
facts.
has gone down in the estimations, as we just said. Deveni gets ahead of him. Oh, you could go as far to say is that pretty much most of the players that are constantly on the bench get ahead of Kamada. But yeah, Saar definitely gets his plaudits today.
Okay. What did you give him, Rich? Did you give him an 8? I don't remember what you gave him.
Wait, we're giving a rating. Sorry,
You
yeah,
give him a rating?
8. Sorry, I was
8.
just so happy with his performance. And
Yeah.
apologies. Basically, I'm in the middle of just tweeting out because, through our sponsor ComAV, they've given us VIP tickets for the Man City game, which we tweet out
Nice.
and give them fans to get an opportunity to win those tickets. I'm literally just basically what we did is giving your score prediction for today's game. If you get the correct score, you win one of the free tickets. And so 2 people did that. And the rest of hold on, make sure it's 2. Let me make sure I haven't made a mistake. Yeah. Everyone else that predicted that Palace would win, so they've got the result. We'll go into a draw, which I'm trying to sort out now and tweet out.
Nice.
Speaking
Okay.
of, I do just want to check. I'm just checking something on Predictions League because I think we've got our first person reaching triple digits. He's done it as well. JC's on triple digits. Rich, I think your title reign's come to an end, mate. He's gone.
That's
He's
fine.
left us behind.
Just call me Manchester City. I've won it 3 times in a row,
What,
3 years in a
115
row.
charges?
I've no winning trophies, mate.
I'll tell you what though, Rich. You're behind me in the EEF FPL league. And I think
Yeah,
you're
you know,
Yeah, you're
I
FPL,
didn't
mate.
check. I didn't check my team for 4 weeks. So all these times Haaland was doing stinkers, I kept forgetting to make Salah captain.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm off to a good start. I had both Munoz and Mateta in the lineup today.
I think I brought Munoz back in today, actually. So that's a plus.
There you go. Well, that's 6 for you. Let's finish this. So last sub, Eddie and Kedia. Anonymous, Nikki?
NA. I don't think he touched the ball.
That's not his fault, though. That is
It's
not
not
his
his
fault.
fault. He's a very, very late sub when Ismail Assar gets his yellow card. He was already about to come off. So I think Saar definitely gets the credit there to force that challenge to then, come off and allow Nketiah to come on. But it's a few valuable seconds of game time that he can get. Obviously, he'll get the warm down. But yeah, no score because it's not his fault. As I said, This isn't against him.
Yeah.
I just think it's a late sub with like a minute to go.
Yeah.
So
It's just does he play? Do you give JP any rest for Saturday and let Eddie get some minutes in that
mm,
first half, or no?
no,
No. It's got to be JP.
it has to be
Yeah.
JP. I think you have to keep. I think we will certain. I think maybe one or two changes for the
I'll
City
keep the
game.
same as it is. I'll keep it as it is. Here's why.
Okay.
I see Ebbs absolutely destroying Walker, by the way. Yes, Walker's got pace, but he struggles against a dribbler.
Mm,
Another thing, City's players bob up a lot and they've got zero pace. Liverpool on the break were a madness. We play counter-attacking football.
crushed him. Yeah.
I'm quietly confident we can nick a result, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm with you, Rich. I think they have nowhere, even though they do like to get high, and I predict they will play it over the top. They'll try to play through us, and they'll try to play behind us, and that is just tailor made for Lacroix, Chalaba, and Gahey. I predict we'll just be picking off balls and recycling it and going again. I think it's
Yeah.
I think this is a game that we can get something out of. Nice. There you go. I like this. I like this role. I get to play the JC role. Dish it out, even though I totally screwed up Ismail Sar there in the
Okay,
I like this role.
nobody's perfect, Tim. Here is a stat for you guys, for everyone watching. Jean-Philippe Mateta has tonight become Palace's third highest scoring player in the Premier League with
Wow.
28 goals. So there
How
is
about
something.
that? How about that? In the
Okay.
in the Premier League era, so
Mhm.
that doesn't include like AJ. We're talking like Zaha, Dwight Gale.
Oh, that's a name I have not heard in a while.
Yeah, seriously, man. I like it. I like it.
There we
You know
go.
what? To end off, I've got the wheel spin thing ready. Should we do this last one
Yeah, I
here?
think we should go for it.
Yeah, why not? I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there are all the names. I'm going to tap to spin. Oh, wait, let me do a record. A screen record. Obviously, I've got to tweet this. The final winner of the VIP ticket, Christo. I'll find out your real name on thing.
Big up to Christo. Expect a message soon on your social media. Congratulations to you.
Very
Few
nice.
more comments. Let's have a look. See, big up Earth Extremes. Says I saw the chairman in the crowd on TV. Defez gives Nketiah a fives. Not enough time to change it really.
Yeah.
Good point, Tim. We need to rest JP sometime. Maybe start Eddie against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup.
I mean, that would be typical
That would-
Palace, would it not? That would be perfect.
That's probably going to be the time to rotate the lineup anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
I think there was a bit of a discussion of bringing back. I think Paul O'Donovan here was getting a discussion going about bringing back Zaha in
No.
January. No.
Nope. Nope.
I'm not
Nope.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie,
Nope.
Paul. You find yourselves in the minority on that one. The
He's a
time of
club legend, but come on.
the
He
time of
would
Wilfred Zaha is done.
yeah, for sure.
The dog. Let's go, Tim.
Let's go,
Kevin
dog.
Kevin Benson says up the chairman for being shown in the crowd. Which is asking what time people saw him at. Yep, Animal saying Zaha isn't coming back. Yeah, let me see if there's any more comments. No, I don't think so. I think we can wrap this one up, Rich and Tim. I think that'll largely be it. But guys, to round up, we finally have got 3 points on the road. We get a 1-0 win through JP Mateta's goal at Portman Road. Oh, it feels so that We won a game, guys.
I told you. I said in the last match reaction, Rich, you were there. You heard it. I said that goal from Munoz was going to make a huge difference. We were going to carry off of that. We don't
Yes,
know
the
what's going to
kickstart.
happen. We don't know what's going to happen, but I'm telling you, it's going to get better from here. It's going to get better from here. I will die on this hill, as ridiculous as it is.
Sorry, I'm just dying at this.
We now
Hey, fair.
officially.
To be fair, I know you can't see me, but I think I'm probably a foot taller than JC is, even though the zoom doesn't show that. But I'm a lot bigger and taller than JC is.
That wasn't difficult, but we now officially rename you
Second
Tim
coming of
Chatterjee.
JC.
I mean, January transfer window is incoming.
Tim Chatterjee.
Nice. I will take my what do I get on the signing bonus?
Oh
I
my
get-
gosh, it's 3-0 Leicester.
Oh dear,
Is it really? Is
that's
that is it-
Lopetegui gone. That is
Is it
Lopetegui.
Lopetegui's gone, yeah.
Lopetegui's
Is
gone.
it a Vardy
No,
a
it's
Vardy
Deepwood
festival?
over
No,
Reed.
the corner read.
All right, guys. Well, that has been Eagle-Eyed Football. Thank you very much for joining us all. Thank you very much for joining us in the comments. Tim, thank you for joining us post
Great
game.
job.
Stay tuned to the channel, guys, because it's a long week. We've got City. We've got Tact Eagle tomorrow. Match reaction for City at some point. So stay tuned to the channel for all the scheduling, all that. And also, because I know it will come out early hours of the morning, so don't worry, but don't stay up for it. All right. If you're over this side of the planet, at least the match log hopefully will be up by, I'd say, normal time for us here in the UK. So go ahead, wait for that one to come out. JC, Dan, and Chairman, who were at Portman Road today. All right.
Who just joined?
I think we've got Kev.
Oh. Hey,
I'll tell you
Kev.
what. Kev, big up. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, what? Can
What's up,
Kev
Kev?
hear us?
Great chat, Kev.